We roll a scatter die in 3d6, and starting at the very middle of the map, it either lands right where it is, if it, or it moves around. If it lands on anything, it is a 2-inch diameter. That's why I made the big one. And it is a strength 5 hit for anything underneath it, and it will destroy the treasures if they are underneath it.
Ooh, yeah, okay, that's pretty bad. All right. Okay,
So
that's fine.
yeah, I'm pretty okay with the terrain on this. So
speaking of, we have to place said treasures. How many treasures do we place?
All right,
6 loot tokens. That's a lot of loot tokens. I guess we'll use...
just 6. Fair enough. 3 of each.
We'll use objectives. We got those.
Thank you.
I'm happy to place them all sort of around the middle. Does that make sense with you?
That makes sense. They don't have to be in buildings, do they? Double checking here.
Let's have a look.
Around the board, buried caches, ruined shrines, or corpses of fallen scavengers, they just need to be placed 12 inches from the edge of the board and 4 inches from each other. They may be placed on buildings or elevated terrain.
Okay. They may search it. At the end of that turn, roll a d6. At the end of the turn, that's interesting. Because it, like, you could, I don't know, get into a fight.
Takes one hand too.
Do you need Yeah, that's interesting. We'll have to kind of just roll with that as it comes up. But if we're like fighting each other and we're on top of one, I guess we can still search it, and then it might explode and kill both of us. Like, that's pretty weird. Anyways, I don't know. You can place first if you want.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go with one right there. Just be that
on the bridge. I kind of like that the well, would be. Oh, hang on. It doesn't want to.
Yeah, just auto saving. It was auto saving.
Oh, I see. Okay.
The well is one.
Like the well is just a place where you can, people have been throwing their coins in there. There might be some gold crowns, probably like all coppers, but you get enough of them.
There. I put that one over there.
Okay, cool. In the corner.
Thinking something buried in the corner there.
I think they have to be like a certain distance from each other.
4 inches from
4 inches from each other and like 12 inches from the board edge, I think, is how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
cool.
Okay, so that's safe. Okay.
Oh boy, hang on. I guess this building here would make sense, and then do one more on your side.
Yeah, I don't
think
know where
it's...
I'm gonna put it, but
oh boy,
I'm
this
probably
is
gonna do somewhere over here.
it's a little buried. Okay, there we go. It's a little better. It's easier to see.
Where's the third one you put? Oh, okay. You just haven't placed it. That makes sense.
Yeah. Board it. I just want to make sure. It's got to get moved in a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That's good. I think this one's roughly correct.
There, I like that.
Yeah, that's good. I just put it in the center of the building because it makes the most sense.
That's good.
Okay, and then last one doesn't.
Yep.
Last one doesn't want to move. It's
something over in this quadrant.
Oh, were you holding it?
Nope.
Oh, that's weird. It literally just like froze. I don't know. Yeah, something like this. So we've got like one up high, and then like
one in each of the surrounding buildings.
Yeah,
it's pretty evenly spread.
All in the middle here, pretty much.
It might be slightly closer overall to that side. Well, maybe not.
Well, I'm okay.
What is the center of the map actually? So that's a 48. So it's 24. That's the center of the map right there. We need to know that for meteor purposes.
Oh, true. Yeah. Okay. So well, I wish you luck in your roll. Do we roll off for first deployment?
Yes, we do.
All right. I hope you win so that you are slightly closer to the objectives, because you are a little slow.
Hey, there's 2 of us that have full length legs. We're not all stunts anymore.
I guess we should go over the warbands quickly.
Yeah.
So I have a new addition this time. We have a big sexy ogre. Because I rolled Spagler or something like that. Wanderer, something, one of those ones. I think triple
Where you get
sixes.
to hire a free guy. Yep.
Yep. So Club the Ogre, he's got a sword and a club, and light armor. Then we got Viktor. So Viktor has leveled up significantly since we last fought. Our first battle together in the campaign was the first week.
You cut out for a second there. Yeah, we did fight first week.
Yeah. So Viktor is now toughness 5 with resilience, so he's toughness 6 in melee.
Yep.
We've got a rabbit's foot and a lucky charm on him. He has
This is still what he starts with, right?
what's that? Sorry.
He starts with 3 wounds, right?
Yes, he has 3 wounds. That's right. Still only 2 attacks. Wait a second. I gotta pull up my
That's
thing.
not right. He's got Gromrel on your character on your sheet on your warband sheet.
Yeah, 1 second.
I was about to say he's got way better armor than that.
Yes, I forgot we purchased. I might have not updated Viktor's model specifically. I checked most of the other heroes, but apparently I did not check his because he also has 3 attacks now.
Oh God.
Yeah, he has 3 attacks, and I upgraded him to Gromrel armor.
Thankfully, he won't necessarily be dual wielding. That means.
Yeah, well, I mean, the shield's like actually fairly relevant now because it gives him a 2-up armor save, which is pretty nice. I think that's now correct.
Yep, looks like it from what I'm seeing. All right.
And then Aaliyah, all she got was she now has +1 to her spellcasting rolls. So the spell of doom will go off on an 8 now instead of a 9. Larry Lunglicker is just my. Oh, this is incorrect. I did...
Oh, he's your intelligence monkey.
Yeah. I changed my mind on the experience. So last week there was like a pool of experience because I won that I could hand out, and I decided to give it to someone else. I can't remember who.
Oh, fair enough. So you drop resilience. Fair enough.
Yes. So he's just T4 2 wounds. He's just a slightly better than normal.
He's there for your reroll in Streetwise.
Yeah, he's my economy character basically. Yeah. And then we got Sir Bertrand. So he has resilience and step aside now. Sword, shield, light armor, and he carries a halberd. And he has strength 4 natively, which is pretty good, and weapon skill 4.
5 with the halberd. Cool, nice.
Yeah, and then Sir Tybalt the Tall, also strength 4. He has step aside, resilient. He carries the Gorgon shield.
He's got your relic.
Yes, so it's -1 attack, which includes dual wielding. Apparently, that's what Plague said. And he has what else does he have? Sword, Gorgon shield, halberd, light armor. He also has 2 wounds base, so he's a tough cookie. Then we have the ghoul pack. What's that? Sorry?
What about Derek?
Oh yeah,
I didn't hear about Derek.
I missed him. Derek, very very cool guy. He has step aside and he rolled a toughness increase.
Nice.
So
he's a dwarf.
He is dwarf level toughness. Aorta Allen and Cardiac Carl are the Heart Eaters, and they both have initiative 4 and 3 attacks. And then the 3 Bone Ghouls, the Bony Boys, they have weapon skill 3 in addition to 3 attacks and initiative 4.
Okay, and then Wormbrim.
Yeah, we got the zombie. He's just a zombie.
He's there because you got a free zombie?
It's literally, yes. He's maintained his presence in the warband the entire time just because I got him for free.
All right, so let's start at the very middle. Noble, he is annoying now.
Oh boy!
Not that he was in the first place.
Weapon skill 6.
I don't yet have Gromrel, but yeah, weapon skill 6 with a dwarf axe, so I do have parry.
Good boy.
Heavy armor, shield, helmet, brace of pistols, rabbit's foot, and a blessed water. I bought that to use on the possessed, and then I forgot to use it. So,
so I get
you is a wonderful coincidence.
I get holy water in the face instead, then.
Yeah. Moving on to the next one, we'll go on to the engineer because I'm doing it in the order of my character sheet. He's BS4, and I just got his hunter, so he has a handgun.
Oh, cool.
But that's the only range skill he has because I was indecisive and gave him resource hunter first.
Gotcha. Wait, what does hunter do?
Resource hunter?
No, hunter.
Hunter's the can shoot every turn. Doesn't have to reload every on soft turn.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it removes prepare shot.
Basically. So it's a rapid fire handgun that he's got there.
It's a handgun crossbow.
Yep.
I still can't move and shoot, but it's
cool.
AP2 instead of AP1, and or sorry, AP3 because it's a handgun. But yeah, it's me. Moving on to my favorite character on the entire warband, we've got Junie Joyhammer. He's done scary things. He's sitting at 11 kills. He has gained at 2 attacks, 1 toughness, an initiative, and 2 skills. Skills are strongman, so we can use his double-handed weapon on his own initiative instead of initiative 0. And he took Ferocious Charge, which is a Slayer skill. It doubles his attack on the charge, but -1 to hit. So on the charge, he has 6 attacks.
So he's priority target 1.
He's probably someone you want to kill, but that's also why I gave him my lucky charm and the Amulet of Word Flux, which is a 4-up save versus anything magic.
Gotcha. And he's rocking a big old 2-hander.
Yes, he is. His job is to break tin cans like they look like paper. Go up to the other Slayer. He is the second iteration because you killed the first, and he's got a couple interesting things. He's got an extra attack, a strength bonus, and his Monster Slayer skill means no matter who he's attacking, he wounds on a 4-up. No matter how high your toughness is, no matter how low my strength is, it doesn't matter.
Good lord. Okay, and two dwarf axes, so he re-rolls his parry roll.
Yes, he can re-roll 1 parry roll.
Yep.
Moving on to my 2 lads got talent. One is a clansman. He is my actual sniper.
Good lord, BS6? God damn,
yeah,
dude.
He's rolled BS 3 times in a row, and he got a toughness bonus the first time, so...
Wow. That guy's scary.
He is.
Big old crossbow man. Alright.
Moving over to Asterix the Young, Asterix the Hero, sorry. He was called the Young. He's just a youngling hero. All he is Strength 4, Toughness 4, Resilient and Heavy Blow, which gives him effectively Strength 5, Toughness 5 in melee.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I just gave him, he's a big brawly bruiser.
Yeah?
Moving on to my hired douchebags, we've got my Tillian Marksman, who, as you know, is a normalized sniper. His first level was to give him quick shots.
Very
so
cool.
He shoots twice instead of once. No range penalty, no cover penalty, because he's Tillian. Moving on to the reason why I'm giving you so much XP, I got Nicodemus.
Well.
Nicodemus is a Dramatis Personae. He doesn't gain XP, but he starts scary. He costs me 1 word per game. That's his retention.
Gotcha.
But he knows all lesser magic spells, and he's got sorcery and fear.
Wow.
He's got
scary.
a specialized weapon, an enormous wizard staff, which is parry, concussion, and can be one-handed if he uses the Sword of Res, which is one of the lesser magic spells.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So he can cast the spell that gives him the sword that gives him, I think, weapon skill and strength, and he can then dual wield those 2. Otherwise, my henchmen are just 2 separate groups. The Thunderers all have a single BS and initiative upgrade. Otherwise, they just have crossbows and daggers, no armor. And the Beardlings have an attack and weapon skill and also no armor, double axes. So,
oh wow,
each one. But
just
no armor whatsoever on them.
Dual wielding lads. Okay.
They are the only way I could figure dwarves to have something that would look like fodder that wouldn't cost me an arm and a leg every single time they died. Because these guys are there's 35 plus the XP, which not the worst thing in the world each.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
That's my army.
Awesome. All right. Let's roll off for deployment here.
Yeah. is the next step. Good point. Probably not going to go before you. The first time I've actually rolled a 6 on deployment. Cool.
Alrighty.
I want the side anyway, so that works for me.
Okay. Cool.
Or do I?
This is
Yes,
closer to the objectives.
That is close to the objectives. This side has more height at the objectives.
Ah,
Which
true,
is
yeah.
something I think I might need.
Yep, get up on that bridge and shoot my vampire to death.
8-inch deploy, so that's the line there. Yeah, okay.
Do these work like treasure chests, where you have to like carry them between two people, or else you can only walk?
They are like treasure chests, but it is only one hand. So a single person can carry it, but then they cannot dual wield or two-hand weapon.
Okay, and you can move normally, like run and everything.
It does not say anything about moving slowly, so yeah, I suppose.
Model suffers -1 movement and cannot hide
Oh,
or
there it
climb ladders unless they pass an initiative test. Okay, cool.
Why is it not worth?
The carrier is knocked down, stunned, or out of action. They immediately drop a token in their current position.
Yeah.
Okay. Max of 6 game turns. At the start of turn 2, and each turn afterwards, Sigmar's wrath begins to fall from the skies. I'm assuming we still roll for random happenings, by the way.
Yes, we do.
So there could be like, it'd be really funny if like a thing spawned, like a monster, and then a meteor just smashed it and killed it.
Oh, I'm looking forward to one of us just absolutely getting smashed by meteors and just being like, well, that's how that game went.
Like, there goes all my ghouls. Whoops.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what the hell just happened? Like, it's why I'm trying to keep things a little bit apart right now, just to remind myself.
Yeah. Don't clump. Especially like when you start getting close to the center of the board, that's when you really want to make sure you're not clumping up, because that's gonna be death.
Pretty much. Yup. No, you're gonna go with them. You two are going over here. And that, my friend, is my full deployment.
Alrighty. Oh, anything we want to denote as like rough terrain? I usually just say boxes are like 1 inch to get up and get down. Other than that,
yep.
I think any of these walls are probably just leapable.
Yep.
Until they get like,
obviously you look at like right here where you can see where it gets too big to leap.
Yeah. Like anything that's like pretty low. You know, once it gets like door frame height, then it's a little bit sus.
Yeah. There's no real way through this wall because that's a window, maybe to shoot an arrow through, but you're not climbing through that. That's
right.
Something we agree on?
Well, I usually say that windows require an initiative test.
Okay, I can work with that.
I mean, like,
that
this is like really small, but I mean, this window is practically a door. So like this would
absolutely.
This one you could go through. This one probably not.
Okay. All right. Honestly, same page. I don't see any other terrain.
Cool.
Like, that's something you'd have to climb onto. That's the boxes we talked about.
Yep.
Yep. Everything else makes perfect sense.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty. You are deployed. Then I will do the same.
I'm just gonna shuffle these guys actually to the.
I don't know where I want to go. I kind of have like 2 big ass buildings right in my deployment zone. I guess you did also. It's what, 8 inches? 8 inches
Yes,
deployment?
I didn't realize that this was a raised. Do you mind if I bring these 3 down?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't realize that the angle I deployed on. I didn't realize this was raised.
What? Oh. Oh yeah. Because you don't want to try and climb up or down anything. That
Dwarves
makes a
don't
lot
climb.
of sense.
We take ladders or stairs.
Yep. Okay. It is 8-inch deployment, right?
Correct.
Okay. This much. You just. Oh yeah. You're I was like, it looks slightly far.
I measured to this wall, which apparently whoever designed the board designed that to be the 8-inch line.
Yeah,
I noticed that a lot of the time.
Convenient like that on my
Oh, you don't
side,
have any convenient on your side. That is annoying.
Yeah, I'm like a little bit past the boxes here. About two model base sizes past the boxes.
I'd say you're like that, basically.
Somewhere around
that
there,
helps.
yeah, that's about right.
Does that help?
Yeah, definitely helps a lot, thank you.
Okay.
I'm gonna test it right here. Okay, that's about right. I mean, I could like nudge them up a very small
I will
smidge.
nudge a little. Yeah. And then you can use your own units after that point. I'm gonna grab a quick glass of water while you're finishing those.
Alrighty, man. See you after I'm done my deployment here. Hopefully I'll be done. Let me see. Can I get through this? That wall is definitely very much closed up. Okay, there's like a door there. Let's send Lord Viktor on the flank here. I do have to worry about the dwarves. Hello to the people watching, by the way. I know I haven't addressed the chat exists. I'm not looking at the chat right now while I'm doing my deployment. I will check it after I'm done deploying. Send Cardiac Carl there. I really just don't know where to put all of my guys. I have so many of them. And the dwarves have a lot of range. As you saw, I think he has like 4 crossbows and a handgun or something like that. Plus the Talayan, plus spells. Like, there's a lot of ranged attacks. I'm actually going to throw the knights out in front, honestly. Because they can take a hit a little bit better than the ghouls can. And the ghouls are actually arguably better at fighting. Wait, where's my... Okay, that's Tybalt. So we'll put Wormbrain right in the middle. Lady Aaliyah right behind him. Larry is gonna go over here. I don't want him inside of this... Hang on, there we go. I feel like I might actually want to spread out slightly more here. We'll put some ghouls in the alley here. And then I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with Mr. Ogre here. He will just get shot to death super badly if I try
large
and, like...
target?
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely has large target. He's very much vulnerable.
I had to learn that the hard way with my Centaur Bull the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did he get shot a lot?
Full of goblin arrows.
Yeah, goblin arrows are an actual threat to a bull centaur for sure. They only have like 1 wound.
Mm.
Alright. I am deployed. I think we roll off for first turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else that I need to be aware of before... Turn 2, the asteroids start falling.
Yep. I'm going to set up...
Carry any amount of Wyrdstone. Model that discovers a rare cache. Gains experience. Okay, cool.
It is the turn counter.
Oh, you put down a turn counter somewhere?
Gigantic red d6, yep.
Oh, beautiful, yes. Change that
Just
to a
6
1
turns,
there.
figure that works, yep.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay.
Alright.
Let's get
Dwarves did
going.
roll 3, dwarves turn 1. Rolling random happenings.
Ah, yes,
Not-
the random happenings. No random happenings today.
Not yet. Alright. Let's do movement 5.4.
Alright, I'm grabbing the chat. I'm assuming we're live.
We are. I'm one of them.
Alright, very cool.
That's to there. You are going to just get to the bottom because there's no way you'll be able to climb that this turn.
Amelia Coleman, Flowering Night Lord, and Robert, who is playing the game. Very cool. Hello, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. All right. I'm gonna post this in a couple places. We're observing the Dowie movement.
Oh, what the hell? Where is this? There it is. 1.2. What the hell? Why are my measure movements on?
Uh-oh. It was definitely working for a couple of them I was watching.
It was just a couple of units that were missing it, weirdly enough.
That's pretty
Apparently
strange.
all of these ones.
They were sabotaged.
Potential. 3 and 3 and G's going to position 4.
Okay, where are the guns? These are not the guns. These are
So
not the
just
guns.
make it easy for you. Crossbow, 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 gun, crossbow.
Oh my. Oh, he's got a little window. There is a wall in front of him, though. I don't think he can really see anything.
Oh yeah,
through
he's
that
definitely not
window.
seeing through there. That was just the maximum movement he could make in that turn.
I understand. Okay, cool.
So yeah, he's not going anywhere.
I am...
That is the end of my movement. I will be attempting to cast a spell though.
Oh. A spell?
Yes. I'm going to just bring up this over here to make it easy
Oh, the
because this
fire
is
sword.
what he knows. No, actually, he will be going for the Flight of Zimmerman.
Oh, he's gonna fly to an objective. I see.
Plausible, yes. Which he fails. Nope. Flight of Zimmerman's a 7, right? Yeah. No, it's a 7. Yeah, okay. He needed 6.
Gotcha.
Cool. That's the end of Dwarf turn 1.
Okay, I have no idea what to do. This is a very complex mission. There's a lot going on.
Well,
I need to get
thanks.
into this building, but there's no entrances other than from the middle. Which means running around the entire side. Or... maybe... Okay, we're gonna have to take a slow and steady approach here. Which
Before
is
you start
not
moving.
great because... Oh, yeah, what's up?
Manny,
Oh,
would
yeah.
you like to roll random happenings first?
Yes, random happenings. That will probably influence my decisions if it happens.
No,
It's not happen.
it won't.
Okay. Three. Hang on. 3, and then another 3. And then we have another 2 inches. Larry's okay with being like mostly hidden there, I think. And his little underlings here will run up right behind him. Okay. Club the ogre. Wait, how much was that? I'm gonna put him back where he was. So that is... Ah!
Just 5.5 to the wall.
Hang on. 4 inches there. Hang on. Now, I want to get him into the melee, but like, the melee probably isn't happening in the center of the board because that would be suicidal.
Are you asking if you can cross through there?
Oh, that is true. He might not be able to make it through there. That's certainly going to be an initiative test at the
I will.
very least.
No, he can make it through there. Well, let's measure it. If it's over an inch, okay, it's 2 inches. Sorry. I thought it was under an inch for some
The
reason.
wall
No,
here?
that's an inch. Yeah, that's an inch. You can crawl through there. I have no problem with
You
that.
you can't
The distance from here to here would be your base, is what I'm thinking.
Gotcha, yeah.
No initiative test is needed, just the movement.
Okay.
I don't want to screw you over just because of a janky ass placement of a wall.
I'm gonna say 3.5 to there. And
Okay.
then like 2 inches down.
That makes sense. Looks like he's gonna grab himself a whatever that is. I can't wait for one of us to pop one of them and it be a trap.
I grab token for master.
Wait, ogres are Russian? No, that kind of checks out, doesn't it?
You didn't know that?
I thought they were based off Mongolians, the Horde, the...
Yeah, but
That kind of
talking in a thick Asian accent is considered racist. Russian accents aren't.
You know what? You make a very good point. Unfortunate, but true.
Yeah, that's just the way of the world these days, man. You know, it's okay to make fun of white people, no one else.
As a white person, I'm fully aware of that, and I
Yeah.
don't actually mind.
Yeah, it's fine.
I look like Ted Lasso, man. It's pretty easy to make fun of me.
You have the mustache too?
I'm legally considered a fireman. I'm an on-ship fireman, but I'm not
Oh
allowed to
my
grow anything
God.
thicker than that
That's funny.
because I've got to be able to wear the respirator. So yeah, no, I've got the dirty mustache.
All right, Victor is. I think he's pretty firmly hidden behind that wall. I doubt you can draw a line of sight to
Victor,
him.
oh yeah, there's no. Oh, I mean, if I get lucky from over here, there's some sights, but
From the
definitely not
the
this
very
turn.
corner, yeah. I mean, he's gonna have cover.
Definitely not this turn.
It's probably long range.
Almost definitely.
Now here's the decision that I have to make. Do I go up the center?
The core of your group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I go up the center and risk the meteor strikes?
Because I guess that's what it is too. It's more about risking the meteor strikes than risking the dwarf onslaught fire because you're tough enough to handle most of that.
I mean, it's both. Both are bad. Like a hail of arrows plus meteors means I pretty much automatically lose the game. So it's gonna have to be a combination of like hiding behind boxes and hoping that I don't get just like bombed by a meteor and blow up like a third of my warband.
And yeah, like I was saying at the beginning, not keeping everyone in a tight group.
Yep. Okay, hang on.
Sorry, that was just me zooming out.
5
Because that
and then
could
3.
ruin some days.
Derek. No. Something like that. Bertrand the Bold. Okay, Tybalt definitely wants... He's like my tank. We're just going to... Oh, man. He's the only one that can take a meteor without just immediately dying. I'm gonna hold back. Eh.
If you ever want to
Here.
cancel movement, you can press escape.
I know.
Okay.
He's
sorry.
definitely within 8 inches there. Like,
Oh yeah, I know.
No-
I'm not
no
worried about your
question.
movement. I'm also not one to nitpick the point ones or point twos. But
oh boy, this is not necessarily great. Okay, he's gonna go to like there. Hide with his friend. Not actually hiding, you understand?
I
Oh,
do.
This is bad. Hang on. This bridge is messing up my movement.
yep.
For complacent, this is not giant robots. This is very much medieval fantasy. Very much medieval high fantasy, really. We've got, you know... I mean, we don't have a dragon in this game, but dragons do make frequent appearances in Warhammer.
Yup.
4...
Both 40k and fantasy.
Wait, there's dragons in 40k?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
One of the Catan is in the form of a dragon. It's the one that's currently buried in Mars that the Emperor killed himself. The one that speaks to the mechanarium that is corrupting them slowly but surely.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
40k
I love
lore
watching
is
lore
like-
videos, man. It's so much fun.
40k is like a lot of lore. It's
Yeah.
a lot to swallow.
And the part that kind of impresses me, and this is one of the few things that I think Games Workshop does really well, is they've actually kept their intellectual property as somewhat cohesive. They didn't originally, but in the last little while, they've kind of pushed in that way, which I kind of appreciate.
First in place, the ogres are pretty cool. Guess what, my friend? Guess what we have? I recruited an ogre last time. I'm gonna flip him around so that he's visible. I found the coolest model that I could find for an ogre. Oh, hang on. His base is being wonky. I'm lagging slightly.
And autosave lag at the same time.
Yeah, of course. Whatever. He's fine where he is. You got a good look at him. The absolute lad. Yeah, he is a big boy. For real. I played the Ogre Warband in the open play. It's not that great.
It's horrible.
Low model count is definitely
And low XP gain.
Yeah,
Half
that's
XP
true
gain
too.
is the kick in the balls that ends it.
I did manage to win some games against like lower rating warbands, but as soon as people get into like, 150 plus and they have like guns, it's just over. There's not really much you can do.
Yep. Speaking of, is your turn over?
Yeah, I have no spells to use or anything, so go ahead, man.
All right, we get to have the fun bit. As it is now turn 2, we are rolling this.
The first Wyrdstone meteorite.
Okay, so that is a fucking huge jump. But what is the?
It's going directly towards the door. Well, this one's cocked. Do we want to?
I mean, we go by the value.
No, it says 6.
Yeah, so that's a total movement of 22. Oh wait, why is it 4 size? Weird. It's a total movement of 16. Either way, 5, 5, 6.
Good lord.
Directions.
Let me.
It's got something.
Let me find the exact center of the table here, I suppose.
That white dot. I already
You marked it.
sorry.
Okay, cool.
So a Wyrdstone originating from the center of the board. If a miss, okay, that's not a misfire. That's a direct shot. Okay. So we're going 16 that
It
way.
lands over here behind the dwarves. I think that's correct. Somewhere around there, yeah. What? How big is the area? 2?
2 inch. That's why I've made them so big. That is measured as 2 inch.
Okay, so it's this thing is where it lands, and whoever's under it goes kaboom.
Yeah. Now that has landed, I'm just gonna put a small token.
I've heard they're normally a meme army in most things. Ogres are actually like quite good in like tabletop, like Warhammer Fantasy.
Yes.
They're also very good in the video game Total War.
Agreed. Oh, sorry. At the end of that, though, it's my turn. So I will start my turn. Random happenings.
No random happening.
Where'd the rest of the dice go? Whatever. Put these over. Movement. I have no charges to declare. Big surprise. I will start with my marksman. It's going to be 0.5 to there. 2 up, so that's 2.5. If I go 1.5, I can shoot. Yeah, let's go there. That's fine. That is a 3-inch climb, followed by a 1.5. God dang it.
I agree, person placed in it. It is a very expensive game. It's not just the base game that you have to buy either. It's all the fucking DLC.
Total Wars? Yeah, in general, they're like that, which I find really annoying. 3-inch there, and another 3 to this window. Oh,
if you want all the armies and all the DLC, you're looking at, even on sale, like at least a few $100.
You can get the whole thing on G2A right now for like 80, but still, are you kidding me? And that is someone who has all the damn DLC, but I just bought it over time. So it's not quite as bad. Let's just go to the edge there.
Warhammer always finds a way to make that buck. They do indeed.
No kidding. And you're going to that window.
Games Workshop always eager to monetize whatever they can.
Okay, that is those guys all moved. Then I'll move my Pilgrim. 1.3, 4.3, 5.3, and then the 3 up to 8. So he's just going to be right here. Yeah. Then
before you're like done moving.
Yep.
I feel like this guy's probably too short to really see anything past that wall.
In that case, he will be at the window, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine. I was like, I don't think he can see much. It's like the Gimli moment. Shall I describe it for you? Or should I get you a box?
Yep, no, that's fair, and quite frankly, appreciated in that regard.
You could have picked a better spot.
Ever to the ladder. He's going to go upstairs anyway.
Mm-hmm.
He's not actually there. He's there. Okay, perfect. Because I know he's not going to be able to shoot this turn anyway. I might as well climb up to a place where he'll have better range to shoot from. This guy's going to have next to nothing as it is. Okay. Moving on to the fun bits. The melee units that are trudging forward.
To play online or something costs has always kept me from getting into Warhammer. I bought cars that cost less than armies I'd want to play. Yeah, my first car was like $3,000, so I know what you're talking about. I don't even know if you can find a car for $3,000 anymore Canadian.
Like physical car?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not, no. Jumping over the wall to there, and then jumping over this wall. That's probably the full 6. Same thing, 4.5. No, he's gonna stay on this side. That is the full movement of the dwarves.
I think everyone ran, right? So you want to cast a
nope,
spell?
the marksman didn't. The
marksman
didn't
no,
run.
The marksman!
So I will shoot with the marksman. The marksman is going to probably shoot.
I think he's got a clear shot to Sir Tybalt. I don't think I got any cover.
I don't. It doesn't matter. I can choose whoever I want. It doesn't cover.
Oh, I know. Wait, what? Sorry, cover doesn't affect you.
Yeah, Tilly and marksman are unaffected by long range or cover.
Right, I forgot about that. Yeah.
I'm actually gonna shoot.
Fikris, hello. Yes, this is the.
Yeah, I'm shooting Tybalt.
This is the tabletop simulator, like Mordheim mod, or whatever you want to call it. The community for this has made a lot of really great maps and models and stuff. It's awesome.
I'll take 2 shots on hitting on 4-ups.
Oh boy.
That's hits.
Right.
To strength 4, toughness 4.
He's toughness 3. 3's to wound.
Oh, it's a crit.
Oh boy. What kind of crit?
What kind of crit? Ricochet. Aww.
It's a missile.
A missile. That is a weak spot. No armor save.
No, he's got the Gorgon shield.
That's the wound.
Yeah, good thing he has 2.
Yep. Now he's going to attempt to cast a spell. Range on that again. Sorry, I just need to figure out the range. No, that's only 12. That is 24. No, he's going to use this turn to cast the sword if he can.
Summoning a blade of flame.
He certainly can't. This is fully on brand for this sorcerer. He is, so far, in the entire first game he was out, cast 1 spell. Now, that 1 spell was clutch. It was the flying thing, and I jumped him instantly onto the objective last match, which is how I beat the guy who's in first place. But
wait, who's in first place?
Oh, it's definitely the possessed.
Oh yeah,
The possessed are terrifying.
Are they even nastier now?
If they had both of their possessed units, I wouldn't have stood a chance.
Wait, one of them was out of action?
I couldn't kill one of them. Yeah, one of them was out for the round, and I couldn't kill the other one.
I'm gonna have to look
My
at
entire
the
group.
warband again. I hope I'm gonna play possessed in the next campaign, and I hope that my crabs can get ultra powerful.
I'm playing a full meme band next game. I'm regretting my decisions already.
Wait, what?
I'm playing the Sorcerer Society.
Oh yes, triple wizards, and then hire a warlock, and you get 4 wizards.
You're not allowed hiring anyone with the wizard skill.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. The secrets must be kept.
Your minions can become wizards.
Yeah,
So
I know.
I'm hoping I get a couple good lads got talent.
Oh, person placing, you'll love this. Hang on.
Otherwise, my turn is over. By the way.
Cult of we are the cult of Carcinization. We are the cult that will make everything crab. And one of my possessed is named the name that he gave himself, and the only thing that he can say is he just makes like Murloc noises. They both have crab claw mutations, so I hope that they.
What the sound is?
What's
So,
that?
do you know what the sound is for Murlocs?
Yeah, some guy like gargling yogurt.
You know what... Exactly. Fucking delightful nerd trivia.
It's not even gonna be crab. I can show you the models that I'm gonna be using. There. I have to downsize them, but I'm just gonna use 2 crabs. They're just Prometheans from the whatever coast, Vampire Coast.
I love it.
We just have 2 giant crabs, the cult of Carcinization.
You may start your turn whenever you want.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You want to start with the Wyrdstone first, or the?
Wait, do we roll for each turn?
I think so.
Each
turn afterward, yeah.
Each turn afterward. Oh God.
Yeah. So there's
sorry.
Be, like,
wait. It says at the beginning of each round.
At the start of turn 2, in each turn after. Those are the words.
Yeah, but then after that it says at the beginning of each round, roll a scatter die.
Maybe we should get clarity.
Yeah, let me ping the lad.
Because you're right. That's a lot of Wyrdstone flying down. It's probably on its own, like on turn 0. But I'm definitely willing to get the confirmation because having that much more Wyrdstone would be better. Good, he's responding. Thank you, Plague.
Alright, I gotta pee while he's responding. I'll be right back.
Go.
Start of
Welcome
each round
back.
surround
We're
you
correct.
before the players go. Okay, so looks like a total of 5 meteors.
Correct. Potentially 5. If they roll the miscast, it doesn't drop.
Ah, right, okay. Makes sense.
Total 5 roll. But yeah.
Consult the nerds. Raycat is here and he's demanding Kadash once again. Oh boy. Alright, is it my it's my turn, right? Okay, fucking hell, dude. Check my Discords. Did you ping me? That's not you. DMs, friends, pending. Raycat. Alright. You can totally harass me in Discord DMs now instead of in chat to play Kadash. I'm just deciding what I want to do.
While you're deciding, you want to get a random happenings out of the way?
True. Let's roll that. No random happening yet. Okay, we're pretty exposed here. I wonder if I can get in range to try and blow you up with a spell. The Spell of Doom is definitely, like, going to be somewhat effective now. I don't think I can get close enough for it to go off, though. Also, that's mighty close to the middle of the board. Okay.
I'm already feeling scared being right here with this group. I'm just waiting for a meteor to kill all 5 of them.
Need a real human to invite me to the Discord because I can't click the link without downloading the app, which I refuse to ever get the app for anything except YouTube. Interesting. I find that the YouTube app is god-awful. It always cuts out on me.
Yeah, I just use browser. For YouTube, anyway.
I think somewhere around there. Sir Bertrand.
But everyone's got their own chosen levels of security. If he doesn't want to ever touch Discord, I don't blame him.
I concur. Something like that. Hopefully, I don't get a meteor landing directly on top of my 2 guys there.
We're all in that. This is just the shit show could begin.
Yep. Invite me to Discord anyway. I'm going to eat chicken ravioli for dinner now. Bye, later, Raycat. Raycat wants me to play an old arcade game called Kadash. He asks me every day when I stream to get on it. I have to download it from some kind of like Nintendo Direct weird thing though. 2.
Sounds familiar. I don't know why though.
It's like a fantasy game. That's 5.
Oh yeah, I would have played that in an arcade as a kid.
5
for
and
sure.
a bit, and then how does I guess if I was running, does it immediately affect my movement?
No, you can't pick it. You have to pick it up at the end of your turn. So you have to decide to search it right now, or
Okay.
keep moving.
I will search it then. With
Okay,
Larry.
so search happens eventually, but it doesn't happen yet.
Yeah, it
Give me a
happens at
second,
the
I'm
end of the turn, I believe.
Yes, end of turn.
4.
As the first
That's 2.
cache has been found.
And another 2 inches.
Ooh, a hidden mage.
Yes, she is.
Presumably.
Well, she's not hiding. She's running, but she'll have cover, and she has 2 wounds, and she has armor. Battle mage. All right, cardiac Carl. 2.5. I'm so bad at math. What does that leave you with? 5 and 5.5?
Yep.
Yes. Get behind the box. Don't get shot. I'm gonna flip him around. So he's facing the right way. Okay, Sir Tybalt is upset about being shot. His shield didn't do anything. There's a big old ball of dwarves here. We don't actually have to fight in this.
No, we could literally just stay on either side of the board.
Yep.
The only problem is that neither one. Oh wait, what are we fighting over? What district are we in? We should probably decide that.
That's a good question. Let's pull up the Mordheim map.
Wait a second here. I think we've missed a step.
I think this is the one. Go.
Yeah, I got it right here. If you need me to link it.
Um,
You actually got a list of where.
I think I wanted 4 quarter.
All right. I would have to defend it if you chose it anyway. So if you want it, that's what we'd be rolling for. And I wanted the clock tower, so let's roll for it.
Oh, clock tower. Clock tower is also good. Yeah, I mean, we can do clock tower if you want. That's fine. Either one's fine with me.
Okay. We're in the clock tower then.
I didn't realize that you owned the poor quarter. I was not aware of that.
The dwarves are a benevolent ruler. We keep the poor well fed. We've got soup kitchens out. The soup might be rock soup, but it's still soup.
Well, here's what happened: is we kicked you out of your own quarter at the beginning.
I know. I'm not overly, and I've just given up on that side of the city ever since then. I'm aware. You
went far away from the undead, and while that was happening, the undead did not realize that you had gained such an incredible amount of power through the power of crossbows and guns. Through the power of technology, you have gained significant increases in... oh boy, he's in the open. I guess that's okay. Parcel the Beast Slayer, he killed the beast.
Yeah, so did Junie. That's why he's got the skull on his the base of his character. I added it.
And then, oh jeez, hang on. 6.2. What is the? I did 0.8 and then 3, so 3.8, and I have so I have another 8 inches.
8 point, yeah, 8 point something. If you're just gonna stop there, then yeah, you're more than in.
I'm going to.
Well, that actually works.
I'm going to try and hide behind the
the well?
The well, for what it's worth. I don't think it'll work.
Alright.
I'm going to move this out of the way a little bit there.
Yeah, we know where it is.
It's in Victor's hands is where it is.
Alright.
What else do we got? Sir Tybalt. Let's do the ogre first. I know where he's going. He's gonna mosey his fat ass through this door.
And go grab the third objective?
Yep.
That's reasonable. Smart even.
Pretty smart for an ogre. I like how the ogre mercenary is the only ogre who's actually intelligent. He's the only one that doesn't suffer the half XP rule.
Yeah. Smart.
He's the most cunning ogre around. Honestly, I'm kind of okay with just like not fighting. You can go and get that little objective over there, and I'll just take the ones that I have and run away. 3 objectives is fine with me.
If we each get 3 objectives, then the tiebreaker goes to Wyrdstone. If we each take the same amount of Wyrdstone, the tiebreaker goes to kills.
Oh, okay, cool. Good to know.
Yeah, so the primary objective is still the objectives, though.
I feel like fighting you is probably not in my best interest, though. Just hiding from your guns until turn 6. You know, it's literally really? It's literally like Elias like, shit, meteors, take cover. Victor's like, but I have the chest. We must.
I want to eat.
Only I have the chest. What should I drop the chest? Darling, get that chest. Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right, your roll for the chest.
Yeah. So
Or
only
maybe-
one other thing to do. I have to roll for my spell. I'm gonna try and target your marksman.
Okay.
I think I roll first and then see if it's in range. We'll see if it even
Yeah,
goes off.
because you have to roll either way, and you could fail.
It goes off.
Indeed. 13.7 inches.
I'm pretty sure it's 12 inches. Hang on. Is it listed on my model? 12-inch
What spell is it?
range. Spell of Doom.
12
inch range.
Difficulty
He's
9.
out of
I'll take it for you.
range, unfortunately. He would have been in range if he was on the ground floor.
Yep.
That's,
Gotta love 3D measure.
that's too bad. Okay, that's fine. Let's roll for the chests.
All right.
1d6. We'll start with
Choose your
Larry.
order. Okay.
We'll go left to right. That's an explosion, I think, right?
That one is trapped. Yeah, DC suffers a strength 3 hit.
2 seconds.
Strength 3, toughness 4, wounds on a 5.
Let me get the... I want to get the mission up here. What is it? DC... D6... Right. 2 loot is worthless. Okay, cool. Alright. Did
Yeah.
you roll? No, I didn't. Okay, that's
Nope.
fine. I will roll. Wounds on a 5, I believe.
5.
Yeah, so he's fine.
Alone.
It explodes. What about Victor? Does he find anything good? Okay, he got a 5.
I think 5 is very good. Out of 4 or 5, it's a value item, and it becomes a proper loot token. Yep, that is a...
Okay, cool. So hang on. Discovered cache.
I renamed the thing on the board loot token, so we now know exactly
Cool.
that it is.
Discovered cache.
And
They still get the XP for it, even if they don't get it. It's 1
I
XP to
don't-
discover a cache.
1 XP... Yeah! No, that's 1 XP per rare cache.
Huh? No, at the very bottom, at the end.
Loot token.
+1 per... +1 per loot token. Each hero that successfully... Oh, that secures a loot token.
Yeah, it's not a loot token yet. It's a
right.
cache still.
Rare cache. I understand. Okay, cool.
So right now you've got 1 loot token on Victor, but the one that blew up is no longer anything,
That is correct.
which is awkward, but
I'm going
it
to
is. No one got hurt.
do that. Okay, cool. Good. And then the ogre, I rolled a 4. So that's also a regular cache, I think, right?
That makes it, yeah, a loot token.
All right, cool. Oh, there we go. All right, I got my 2 chests.
Yep. And you can pick them up right now. It's just a matter of they take one of your hands.
Oh, I forgot to move these guys. Oh well, that's fine. Whoops. What are you
just
doing there, friend?
showing what's been picked up. This one was trapped. These 2 have been picked up by you.
Oh, you call my guys? Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Makes it so it's very easy to know who has it at a glance if you want to.
Well, since I forgot to move these guys,
Yep.
I'm just gonna do this. Whoops. He's like, I'm hiding. I'm pretty sure you can
Alright.
see him. It's fine. This ghoul will be hiding.
Do you want to launch the next Wyrdstone meteor?
Oh, sure. Where's the
That
dice
happens
at?
as soon as your turn's over. It's right here.
Oh boy.
No!
Yes.
What's that? 5.
I don't think it's
10.
gonna hit you. It's actually good for you.
It's gonna hit that Slayer.
Oh.
Maybe. Do you want to grab the large token?
Where it? Hang on. Oh, yes.
See if it's underneath there. Oh yeah, he's that. He might not be underneath it.
Hang on.
He's like right on the edge of it
I'm trying.
to get it centered. Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Honestly, I think he's out of it barely.
Slightly wonky.
That is the most
This
meta
in a
Slayer thing
wall.
to happen in a while. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I think he's safe. If you
He
disagree,
is-
I'm willing to...
He is just outside of that, yeah.
Okay, so take that back, and we'll do one of these, which is now stuck in the wall right there, basically.
That's some fat loot for the dwarves.
All right. I guess I go random happenings then.
Yep.
No happenings this turn. No charges
Okay,
to declare.
some of the dice just disappeared again. I don't know what happened.
Oh, it's because I rolled on my roller and they weren't summoned; they were previously rolled.
Oh,
So here,
I see. Okay, gotcha.
here they are. Where'd you put them? There. Problem solved. Movement, regular movement. Let's leave the marksman where he is, so he doesn't have to worry about move and shoot penalties. Nicodemus is... Oh, can't quite make the full range. It's gonna stand there. Can this thunder see anyone from there? I don't think so. I think you've effectively made him... Oh no, he's gonna get his one shot off on your Larry Lunglicker before he has to move.
Yep.
Engineer is going to climb the ladder for 2 inches and move over to here for the rest of his movement. He can't shoot this turn. The rest of them are staying still. This dwarf, he's going to go grab some Wyrdstone. Just making a clone of him over here to show that he's holding Wyrdstone. Like the others, so that was 2.2, an additional 3.8 to there because he's going to go see if he can't get a second piece. Stack that XP on a Slayer. You are running to there, and you're going to start searching. You are just backing him up and will be over by the ladder.
Yeah, I'd stay slightly away in case it explodes.
Yeah, kind of why I went back an inch. He's 1 inch away. Yeah, there. The rest of these fine folks, most of them are just going into hiding, actually. Okay, so that's gonna happen. You are moving to there and hiding. You are moving 2 to there, 1 to there and hiding. Yeah, all these guys are hidden, except for Sleepy the Younger, who's gonna shoot.
Okay.
So that group of 4 in the line will be... Yeah. Alright, shooting phase. This is where it gets dwarvy. I'm going to start with this one. Over here. That is long range. And I'm going to say that's probably cover. But
Yeah, you guys cover. There's a building in the way.
Yeah,
I looked at it.
Okay, so just 1 shot. Long range cover -2. That is definitely not going to hit. Okay. Next shot.
Larry escapes unscathed.
He's going to take a double shot at your commander. At your vamp.
Which I'm pretty sure is just in the open.
Yep.
Yep.
So hitting on 4s.
No cover there.
1 hit. What's his toughness? 5?
Yep.
No wound. Okay, the 2 in the window are going to shoot. They're identical, so I'm just going to shoot at the same time if that's okay with you.
Mm-hmm.
They are weapon skill 4. They would be hitting on a... Yep, that's 1 hit.
You're going for Victor?
Yep.
Okay.
And that is no wound.
Nope. Toughness 5 guy.
Yep. Let's go with Sleepy, who's on the ground level, so he has to shoot the closest target. So I will be measuring. 11 or... It is going to be shooting at him.
Okay.
Clean shot. Nothing. Oh, nope. That's cover. Which means he can shoot at your leader, which means he... No, I'm still going to shoot at Bertrand.
Okay.
So it's -1 for cover. Weapon skills 6, so hitting on 2s. That's a hit.
Oh boy. 3's to wound.
That's a wound.
Okay. AP -1. Shield light armor is a 6-up save.
Correct.
Nope.
That's a wound.
What happens to my boy?
He's just knocked down because that's
Okay.
what I rolled. Alright. Then casting of the spells. He is going to attempt to cast the Silver Arrows of Artha.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's very bad.
Let's see if I cast it first.
Well, he's only BS3. It's not that bad.
Nope. Going along with my current thing where
Oh, boy.
the very expensive mage is still unable to cast more than one spell per 2 games. Okay, cool. Moving on to the end of my turn, which is Gundrick Rockseeker opening up a chest.
Right.
Come on, give me a 6. Oh,
It's
the 2
useless.
is just
It's nothing.
it's just useless. Yeah. Yep. Dead token. And that ends my turn.
All right. Random happenings. No
One
random
day one of those
happenings.
will be
So,
random happenings.
here's what's gonna happen. Okay. Victor is dropping the cask.
Okay.
And he's going to give the task of picking it up. So I'm going to do this. This is the one that he had. He's going to give to... Now... Sorry. Last turn, he... I'm just going to say that it is where it was before. He's going to give the task of picking it up to someone else. This guy stands up, but I'm going to leave this here to remind us that he can only move 2 inches. Okay, so Bertrand will move his 2 inches and hide. So we'll trade this for a hide token. I'm not declaring any charges.
Mm-hmm.
I need a hide token. Hidey boy.
The only person who could would be your vampire, and I honestly don't think you're suicidal.
Yes. Well, he's gonna be a little reckless. He's going after the other cache.
Hmm.
That is pretty close to you, but I'm confident. You know, all these dwarves are over here. He's obviously safe. It goes this way, right? Okay, so we're gonna go. What is that? 7 inches, and then hang on. It's another 4. That's 11.
Got another inch.
So he can like. He'll be right there.
Makes sense.
Like 1 turn from getting to it. Just hiding behind this big log that's sticking out. It's a piece of timber to give him some cover. Larry. Larry is running.
Remember, he's got -1 movement.
He's not carrying the thing. It was.
Oh, it blew up. Sorry.
It was an explosion. So he runs like over.
So
here.
he's just. Oh, and he's your smart guy. So
yeah, he's like.
He's like, Master, I must go and negotiate for these chests. You wouldn't want me to be recovering from injuries, would you?
Very well, go and be a sneaky bitch. Alright,
Checks out.
1.6. I will hide with my other ghoul there. Ah. Not up. Not floating. Yeah. Running with Lady Aaliyah.
Yep.
To here.
You don't need to hide if there's no one who can see you.
That's true. Derek will also hide.
Okay.
Come on. Go. One. We pick it up.
Nope.
I don't think I can really move anywhere with it.
No, I think that finishes your movement because
Yep.
it would have been the rest of your movement picking it up with the -1.
Yep. So
He has it now.
I have the
fair.
token.
I have it, my lord. I shall retreat boldly. Face me, dwarves, if you dare.
Put that there. Perfect.
The ghouls waiting in the wings here.
In case Tybalt drops it.
This is kind of cheese, but he's going to be hiding behind the ladder. It's technically terrain that blocks him from everyone.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. And then similarly, these guys are gonna start moving on up. I just have to be holding it, right? When the game ends? I don't have to
yes.
get it to my
You don't have
deployment
to
zone.
either. No. Getting it to your deployment zone just guarantees it's safe at that point.
Also, mercenaries, like hired swords, don't get experience from kills, right?
Yes, they do.
Wait, they get
Oh
it?
no, they're not heroes. No, sorry, you're
Yeah,
right.
they
It's
don't
just
count as heroes.
No, they don't count as heroes. You're right. Sorry. And freaking Dramatis person, I don't get experience. Period.
So yeah, hit those like 4 inches, and then we'll do another. I mean, he's gonna end up somewhere in that vicinity over here. He just runs around the
Okay.
corner. Around the corner.
Okay.
What about Cardiac Carl? Make your way up a little bit and hide, friend. Come on. Can zombies even hide? I guess they technically can. In fact, zombies
nothing
should
says
be
they
hiding
can't.
most of the time because they can't run. So the zombie will
Very
also
good
hide.
point.
There's like 4 models that you can see with your guns. Okay, spellcasting time.
Yes.
Chilean marksman, please die. Spell of doom. It does not go off. Shit.
Not on that roll. All right. It is now the end of your turn. We have a meteor to drop, I think.
Oh, we certainly do.
My turn.
Please drop directly on top of all the dwarves.
Oh, no,
That would
it's going
be
your direction for once. It's that. That's the angle. And the number was 14, so it changed when I moved the dice over
Oh
accidentally.
boy.
but yeah.
Okay. 14.
Yep. It's hitting nothing, but it might go flying over. Oh, in the vicinity of your ogre, but definitely not close enough. So let's
Nope.
just drop a token there.
The ogre hears a piece of Wyrdstone smash into the ground, and he's like,
Should I turn around? More loot, yes.
Alrighty then.
invite Raycat. Okay, give me 1 second, Raycat. It is Robert's turn.
Yeah, I
Ray
will
the
start
cat.
my turn up with my happenings.
You want to be in my Discord server, right?
Alright.
Ray the cat. Invite. There you go.
I'm not doing any
Sent,
charges.
sir. Sent.
Just regular.
Welcome back, by the way, Raycat. Hope you had a lovely dinner. I had dinner about 2 hours ago. We had early dinner tonight.
3 to there, 3 to here. Same with this guy. He will be over here though. EMS is gonna go 8. Ooh, actually, can't go right for 3.
I could
can
get
I?
anyone that picks up Wyrdstone gets XP, right? Get an advance on my ogre. That would be
Alright,
nice.
let's go that there, and then the only people need to move are you.
Yes. Wait, I guess he counts as a henchman group, technically.
No, he doesn't. He counts as a hired sword.
That's interesting.
So hired swords don't get XP from that. That feels weird. I'd confirm. He did say that he's a bit zonked right now from work.
Yeah, he's been quite busy.
I'm double checking, but I doubt it. Run block reasons? No, never mind. Not even gonna bother checking. You are going to 2.5 to there.
Sorry for the peeps at home.
3.5.
We're missing truly epic dwarf action. Oh my god, they climbed a ladder. It's very uncharacteristic for dwarfs.
We do ladders. We just don't do climbing of straight walls. He's there. And we're gonna go.
Does he go and face the ghouls?
2 and a bit to there. And then
Is he gonna hide?
nope, he's gonna go with this group too.
Oh, okay.
He's just deciding which way to go around.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that I think is gonna be my full movement.
Alrighty.
Yep, that's it. The shooting phase. Let's start with this guy because he's on the far left. He's gonna be shooting Tybalt because
Alright.
he has to, because he's the only target he can see.
Oh, there's
Uh,
ghouls. You could shoot the ghouls
they're
instead.
They're all hidden.
Only one of them hid.
Okay,
The
well,
other
either
ones
way,
could be seen.
he's
I'm
at the
pretty
same
sure,
height,
by
so he has
someone.
to shoot the closest thing anyway, which means he's shooting
Gotcha,
Tybalt.
yeah.
He is a ballistic skill of 6, but cover -1, so he's hitting on a 2-up.
Oh god. He didn't move? Okay.
Nope, he's been staying still for a while.
Oh, boy.
That is a hit.
3 to wound.
Nope.
Oh,
No
Sir
wound.
Tybalt! The Medusa shield!
Yep. Then I'm going to shoot him with a handgun.
Oh god.
Ballistic skill 4, no cover, no movement, no nothing, so hitting on a 3. Nope. Wow. The 2 underneath are gonna shoot, both hitting on 3s. Or is there cover for those 2 because they're a little bit lower? Yeah, that's cover.
Have a look. I can't really see.
There's
Yeah,
enough of
his
his ankles
yeah,
covered.
he's got his feet there. He's a very big boy.
All right,
Especially
both
with
of them are
his
hitting on
giant
4s
helmet
then.
crest.
1 hit.
1 hit, okay. 3 to wound.
That's a wound.
Alrighty. AP -1. Light armor, and then +2 from the shield. -1 is a 5-up save. Okay.
Yep.
Nope. He is definitely hurt. What happens to poor Sir Tybalt?
Knockdown.
Knock down. Oh,
Apparently
boy.
that's all I can roll today. Shooting at your captain now. From there, short range.
The
no
vampire.
move, cover. Hitting on a 4. Not a 1.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Shooting him twice with the Tillian Marksman. Hitting on 4s. Not those. God damn.
That is some pretty bad dice overall.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of happy you're not charging me because I think you could win in a melee just purely based on my rolls, for crying aloud. All I've got left is the spellcaster. I'm deciding what I'm casting. I'm gonna try and cast the sword, see what happens. Holy hell! finally cast a spell.
He did something! Yay!
So +2 weapon skill, +2 strength, and +1 attack. Strength and +1 attack. Which means he has 3 attacks, 5 strength, and 5 weapon skill right now. Cool. End of turn.
Alrighty. Random happenings. Did you roll random happenings?
I did.
Okay, cool.
It was.
What are
on
we
there somewhere.
doing? Tybalt stands up.
Mm-hmm.
These walls are solid, no way through them. Club really is gonna have to go just pick it up. I think Tybalt's going to drop the thing.
Okay.
And hide. So I'm
Okay.
gonna steal this hide token from them. And Tarsal is gonna go pick it up. That's...
Based on that, you're not doing any charges this turn.
Yeah, sorry, no charges. That's correct. 3 inches there, picks it up, and then I get what?
So 3 inches. That means he's moved 3. His movement skill now is a 3. He's got 3 remaining if he wants to run.
Okay.
Can he run with it? I don't think he can. You can run with it. You just can't climb or hide.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. So you've got 3 inches of movement if you want to run with it.
Okay.
I have the box, master. Ah!
And I will put that by his cloned over here.
Okay. Victor.
Yep.
Just walks up. Searches the box. Huh? Can you shoot while searching the box? I don't think I can see anything anyways.
It doesn't say you can't. Because you looted at the end of your turn. So yeah, it's still part of your turn if you can shoot at anyone. But I don't think you've got eyes on anyone either. Maybe this dwarf in the window? I'm trying to get a perspective.
Yeah, it's very hard because there's walls.
The dwarf definitely can't see you. Though I don't think you can see the dwarf.
I'm thinking the marksman, but yeah, his head is definitely like hidden behind a building. From my perspective here. Okay, that's fine.
I think all you see is
cool.
the weapon. But maybe. I can see you with the marksman, so maybe. But that's also height gives the advantage of that sometimes.
Go, worm brain. Intercept the dwarves, slow them down. You have very low initiative.
Correct.
I think I'm just gonna stay put, honestly. You run away. Just don't get hit by a meteor, please. Optical clearance the same. I mean, he's not gonna be able to affect anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hang on, Sir Tybalt. You like that, please? He was floating a little there.
Yep. Fair.
Okay. Hiding. No. We're running away.
Interesting.
3, 6-ish, and then like another 2. He's just gonna run. Yep. Oh, the ogre.
I go get Wyrdstone now.
I mean, he ran from there to there. You know he's basically going to be there anyway.
Yep.
So.
Wyrdstone is mine.
And bring it over to the ogre pile.
One Wyrdstone. Oh yes, I am very good at finding Wyrdstone.
Okay. I don't know what to do with these 2 ghouls.
Put them behind the boxes and hide.
Yep. When facing gun lines, hiding is your friend. Note to the homies at home.
When facing gun lines, it's also useful to have me as your opponent because I can't roll for shit.
Very true.
I've knocked 2 people on their ass. That's it. Ugh.
Okay. That's gonna be that, I think.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna reduce my chances of getting like 3 models killed by a thing, you know, 2, make it like maximum 2 kind of deal.
Yeah,
maximum 2 guys getting owned by a Wyrdstone meteor. Okay, spellcasting, Lady Aaliyah, going after your Talayan marksman once again. It's a very dangerous man. Oh no!
Okay.
Do we use which miscast
We
table?
use
do
UK
we use?
Hull.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Another 2d6. Let's see what happens. Ooh, I
pulling
don't
it
know
up
if that's
right now.
bad or not.
I'm pulling it up. Give me a second.
Okay, Hull. Miscast.
There, got it. What'd you roll?
5.
A 5 is...
All models suffer a strength 6 hit. That's pretty bad.
Within 2. Okay, so it's probably just gonna be those 2.
Yeah, Derek shouldn't have moved closer.
Avoiding the Wyrdstone.
That
only
was
to
a
be blown up by your own
foolish
mate.
decision. Within 2 inches, yeah. So, for Lady Aaliyah...
Nope,
No wound on her. She's like, I'm fine.
Wait, she... Yeah, he's wounded.
Yeah, that is definitely a bad wound. Okay.
And AP3. Or AP2, sorry. So
No,
that's
it's
minus...
it's no armor saves allowed, so he just takes a wound.
Oh.
So let's see
Okay.
what happens to Sir Derek. He is out of action. She tries to cast the spell of doom, and Sir Derek is like, "My lady, come with me. We must get away from the
Why you don't distract the spellcaster when they're casting?
fool."
You know, the part that I'm more annoyed about is the fact that no one gets XP for that. God damn it.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. This is fine. I believe that ends the turn. So we explore this thing.
Yeah, let's see what happens
Come
to your...
on, 6!
Yes!
That is...
Oh,
That was a
rare
token.
cash.
Is he picking it up or leaving it there for now?
Oh, he's picking it up. That's his cash now.
Alright.
I mean, nobody else can run away from your dwarves as fast as he can.
That's true. That's absolutely true. Okay. Here's the hoping I can knock him down as he tries to run away.
Well, he's got 3 wounds and Gromrel armor,
Yeah.
so good luck.
Yep, I'll need it. That is the end of your turn,
Mm-hmm.
correct? Meteor, your turn to roll a meteor.
Oh boy.
Which makes it the beginning of turn 5 already, by the way.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Scattered Eye is here. I'm gonna roll the dice over here.
That checks it. Alright.
What do we got?
Ooh, 8.
8. And then we'll roll
8
the
small.
Scattered Die here. That I feel like that didn't really roll, but that's fine.
We can reroll it. I'm happy with that rerolling.
It's like, oh, that's a little bit close to my dwarfs.
I think it would be out of the 2-inch range, but I kind of agree with you. It didn't really roll.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's give it a good proper shake around here this time. Okay. Direct hit, directly back towards me, pretty much. That is going to hit my ghoul that is carrying my chest. Now, does it destroy the chest that he's carrying?
That is a good question.
Let's see.
Because I don't know if it does or doesn't.
Any loot token under the template is destroyed or removed from play. Let me see. I don't know. Hang on. Hang on. Well, let's see if he dies first. What's the strength on it? 5?
Yes.
If he just dies, it falls where he is and is probably destroyed for sure.
Correct.
Okay, that definitely
That is
wounds
wound.
him. What happens to him? He's dead. Okay,
He's dead. Okay.
my chest is gone.
And then that destroys the box as well.
Yep.
But it does leave behind a shiny bit of Wyrdstone.
Something for people to strive for, perhaps.
All right. So of the tokens that we've had so far, we've had a trap.
One exploded. Yours was a dud.
Yep.
I found 2 good ones. One of them was destroyed by Wyrdstone. Let's see what happens to the one that Victor picked up.
Yeah. This is a very interesting series of luck for us.
Yeah, it's
that is the
definitely
beginning of my
interesting.
turn then. So random happenings. This is where we're gonna get real fun.
Come on, bloodletter. Ah, nothing. Okay, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Do your
All right.
movements.
I'll wait for you to come back.
Oh, hang on. Let me ask before I leave. Are you declaring any charges?
No, I'm not
Okay,
declaring
good.
any charges.
Easy. For
I'm just
you.
checking run block. Yeah, they're all run blocked by your guy. These guys run blocks. Questions? Or what? I don't see anything? No. Okay, cool. Alright. Are you the younger? Yeah, so you're gonna go over 5. Okay, that's them. Cast a spell, well, that's gonna be in a better position to do so. Oh. It was not destroyed. Yep.
Words are doing movements.
By the way, the token survived.
It survived.
No sense plague, yeah.
Okay.
So that's I put it back on the pile where he died.
Okay, plague. Okay, say also well carried. The carrier is knocked down or stunned. The token is dropped, but nothing else happens. Okay, cool.
Also, I don't think Tybalt is actually hidden anymore, based on the angles I can see him at. He's got nothing to hide.
Let me see. Oh, from these guys up here, maybe.
If you agree with that before I start shooting him. Yeah, those guys definitely don't. He's got no cover from them. At the very
Yeah,
least.
they're like, he's behind the well.
If not, yeah. Otherwise, that is my full. Oh no, I can move him still. I forgot. I've got a Slayer back here that's just carrying Wyrdstone. He's going to go to here. There. He's running over there. Maybe he'll try and get into that mess. Shooting phase. Let's start with this gentleman shooting at Tybalt.
Oh boy.
He does have cover, but
Mhm.
6. So anything but a 1. That's a miss.
Woo! Tybalt just refuses to die, man. What the fuck?
These two are going to shoot first. They're hitting on 4s.
Wow.
Okay, you know what? You're fired.
Oh
I'm using the board, the dice on the board now. These dice are fired. Let's shoot with the gun. Same target. That's a hit.
boy. Okay. Read a wound.
That's a wound. AP -2.
Yuck. I think that's. Hang on. 6 to 4. -2 to 6.
Yeah.
Nope. What happened?
Okay. What happens? Doc shoots him. It's +1 to injury, so that's him down.
No. Sir
Okay.
Tybalt, my lad.
I will say you've got eyes on absolutely nothing, so you're going to do nothing this turn. That's fine. But you, my Tillian marksman, can see his vampire. Do you agree?
Hmm? Oh yeah, you can definitely see him. He's got cover though.
Okay.
Oh, but you ignore cover. Doesn't matter. Shit.
Exactly.
pretty bad for
so
me.
taking his 2 shots, hitting on a 4. 1 hit. And that's absolutely a waste of my dice. That means the only other casting I have to do, or thing I have to do this turn is spell casting, which I'm going to attempt to cast my flight spell.
This is your turn 5, right?
Correct. He flies. Guess what? There's gonna be melee this turn because he flies right into contact with your vampire.
That is a brave move.
He's not exactly unscary himself right now.
That's true. He does have the flaming sword of doom.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he has fearsome himself, so he doesn't need to make a leadership test.
Oh, he has fear. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And otherwise, I think we're moving on to melee.
Alrighty.
It counts as a charge when he does that, so I will take my 3 hits on you first.
All right.
Okay.
I am wielding my sword. You don't have armor, right?
None whatsoever.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a holding method. I am fully aware he's probably going to get his ass kicked.
Yeah. I'm holding the chest in one hand, so I'm just using the sword.
All right, that's 2 hits. Neither one of them are parryable.
Yep. Correct.
So that is, what am I? Strength 5, toughness 7?
Toughness 6.
Is that what it is? Toughness 6, okay. Come on, 6s. I need a crit here. Are you...
Dude, the dice hate you today.
This is not today.
That's
this is
awful.
my dice. Look, this tabletop simulator hates me.
Oh boy. All right. Well,
Which is ironic because my dice luck IRL is the exact opposite.
3 swings back. We get 2 hits. Come on. Can we get that for wounds, please? No, we get 1 wound.
1 wound, yep. And he's a double wound critter, so that is he's at 1.
Alrighty.
Because I don't have it programmed nice like you do, I will just put down one of those. Otherwise, that is the end of Dwarf turn 5.
Good to know. Okay. Random happenings. A random happening.
Okay.
25.
Next one. The twisting of the air.
Oh boy. Reality itself seems to twist, warping perceptions, until no one can be sure of what their senses tell them. Roll a d6 at the start of each player's turn for the next d3 game turns. The distance within which warriors can use their leader's leadership value and the distance for being all alone is the value rolled instead of the normal 6 inches. All distances between models are also increased by the same d6 inches roll for purposes of weapon ranges and charging. Note that the actual models are not moved, but only the shooting/charging model's perception of the distance. So...
Oh shit, it's harder to charge, it's harder to shoot.
Yeah, your 6-inch charges now could be like 0-inch charges. So D3 turns.
Yep.
3.
Rest of the game.
It actually doesn't matter. It's literally it's literally the whole rest of the game. Okay. So then,
Shit.
what do we?
So beginning of your turn, you roll a d6.
Roll a d6.
Yeah, because happens before your turn technically.
Okay, so
you roll the
6 inches increase in charge distance and leadership aura, or is it reduction in leadership aura? Not that it really matters.
No, all distances in between models are increased by that d6.
That's interesting.
So that means that if you have a 12-inch charge, for example, and someone is 12 inches away, it's actually counted as 18 inches, even though they actually are 12.
I see.
So, if they're 12 inches away from you for shooting, it counts as 18 inches for purposes of long range or missing. Is the way I read that.
That's cool.
It's an interesting one. I've never actually had this before.
Okay, so remind me of the charging at models that you can't see rule. Actually, it doesn't matter because the charge distance would be like increased by 6. So the distance between these two models is probably something like 12 inches. So I can't charge it regardless. It doesn't stop me from moving closer, though.
Correct.
I have one more turn after this. You have one more turn, and then I have one more turn. Is that correct?
Yes, we both have one more turn after this.
Okay.
And right now, you're winning.
Yes. Well, if you manage to kill my vampire, that might not be the case any longer.
Yeah, that's my only hope, though, unfortunately.
Oops. Not on the second floor, please. She is going to... if I'm, like... if I'm, like, right here...
Yeah.
Can I hide from your guy? There's a ladder in between us.
I honestly, I was a bit skeptical about using a ladder in the first place. I don't think ladders are something you can hide behind. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I will hide here then.
I allowed it because I wasn't going to shoot at that target no matter what anyway, but I'd be a little bit skeptical about that one.
Alright.
That's obviously
she's
perfect.
hiding here. But I can see you now, so I can charge you if necessary. Worm brain. Advance, worm brain. Go, do something. Do something useful.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
You useless bastard.
Because he's in melee with your vampire.
Yes.
These guys count as being able to see him, correct?
No.
It's not. Oh, okay. So I will have to make an initiative check to see if any of those can charge. Fantastic.
Yeah, and I don't think you're gonna make it anyways, because you're just about at max charging distance right now.
And then I'm gonna roll a d6 anyway.
Yeah,
exactly.
Plus, I think it would also be an initiative test to get through the window, right?
No, that's a big enough window. That's
okay.
We talked about those windows. That one, yeah, maybe. But I thought we talked about those windows being big enough.
I'm pretty sure the dwarves aren't charging on your next turn. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it's gonna be this is gonna be the fight, and that scares the hell out of me.
You can maybe get the zombie. Oh boy. Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
3.3. I mean, getting shot in order to maybe get a charge on this guy to finish him off.
I forgot to roll for this loot token at the end of my turn. Do you mind if I do that now?
Oh yeah, go ahead, man. Go for
This
it.
guy picked it up. My the hero. Come on, please give me something.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Okay, cool. I got a rare. And yeah, he picks it up right
It's a
away.
rare loot token. That's pretty incredible for you.
Yeah, it gives me a chance of getting in the game, thankfully.
Yeah. Good lord. Actually, you know what? Hang on. These ghouls are gonna get super shot. I think I'm gonna.
If I don't have targets.
I'm gonna run over here and pick up both of these with Sir Bertrand.
Okay. Could he run? I don't think he could.
Oh, are you in 8 inches there?
Yep, definitely.
Ah, shit.
Wherever he was.
I fucking hate that rule. It doesn't make any sense.
I agree wholeheartedly. I think that there should be some sort of rule for it, but the blanket rule that it is right now is broken.
No. I don't think that it makes any sense at all. Not being able to run when you're next to somebody is really dumb.
So the way it was described to me when I first asked about it, because I think it's dumb, was there are other people around. It's you taking the time to, instead of rush into combat, you're being safer. Your character has far too strong of a will to live, and there's too many creepy things. He can't run because he's taking his time. It's a cop out, and it's not a very good reason, but
it doesn't
reason.
It doesn't serve any purpose.
Just to slow down the game.
Yeah, I don't understand why. It doesn't make any sense to me in any fashion. I'll just say that for sure. Whoa.
And at the end of the day, the biggest problem with it, period, is the fact that
What's going on? Okay, there we go.
it means
Now
that a
I've got-
gunline with a warband that's a gunline with the skill hunch can effectively win any game by just moving their 3 hunch people into perfect run blocks.
Hi.
That was unexpected.
Club is here. Club has arrived.
That's a perfectly reasonable thing for you to have done. I didn't expect it though.
Yep.
Huh. Hi, club.
Okay. Hang on. Let me be proper about this. 1.5. 3.5. Which is 5. So I have an additional 2 inches of movement to run away. And this guy now has
5?
these 2 tokens.
Wait, what's his movement speed? 4. So when he gets to it, his movement moves down to -1, which means he's only got a maximum of 3 left, but he had 3 in total left.
Oh,
Yep,
sorry.
So, makes sense. Nope, that made sense.
No, because that would be 7 movement overall, so it would be 1 less.
Oh,
inch.
okay, yeah. So yeah, 1 less. Sorry.
1
yeah.
less inch. Be like here.
And Bonebiter has
And
tokens.
Aorta Allen is just going to go and join his friend. I mean, he'll pay the 1 inch to get up and get down the thing there, no problem. He's waiting in the wings in case you shoot him as well.
You can
to
pick him up next
to
turn.
pick up the loot.
Fair enough. That's honestly probably perfectly a good idea. And what about
okay.
the Wormbrain? Oh,
No, he already moved. He slowly shambled towards you.
Fair. At the end of the turn, do you want to throw the last meteor? Or do you...
Well, firstly we have to do
you
spell
can do last
casting
one.
and then combat.
Oh, good point. Sorry, yeah, we've
and
got lots
then
to
and
do.
then
My
on
bad.
your turn, then the meteor falls.
You're right. You're right.
So Lady Aaliyah, spell casting. Oh
Doom.
man. Your engineer actually has the scariest weapon, right?
He's got a handgun, yeah.
This guy has a crossbow that fires twice. This guy has a handgun.
And a ballistic 4.
I'm actually less scared of that than the thing that fires twice. So the Chilean marksman again, Spell of Doom.
Cool.
Ikodos!
Yep. What's the,
He is stunned.
I thought I got a save still.
No, I just roll on the injury table.
The most, like, a roll equal to or less than his strength.
Oh, you do? Yeah, okay, sorry. You get a,
Yeah.
3 up to resist being stunned.
3 down, actually. But
3
yeah.
down, you're correct, yeah.
No, when I need to roll below a 3, I roll above it.
Stunned! No more,
Yeah,
no more double crossbow, silly bullshit shooting.
He actually needs to roll initiative because he's well within 1 inch of the wall, so he could fall. Which he does.
No, that's a failure.
That's what I mean, he falls.
Oh, yeah, he
He
does
fall.
fall. Oh my goodness. Chilean
Yep.
marksman! How many
So he's
inches
gonna-
is that?
I think that's the strength 4. Yeah, that's the strength 4.
That's a strength 4, okay. Alright. You want to
Yep,
roll or should
so
I?
D3 strength 4 hits. I've already got the dice going.
Okay.
That's 3 strength 4 hits. He's
Oh
fucking
no.
done.
The dice hate you, dude. Well, does it wound him?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I need to roll pretty fucking... Yeah, 1 wound. Only one.
One wound?
Okay.
Alright. It's one out of
Okay.
action test?
Yep. No.
Oh, he's
okay.
fine. Okay, so he's on the
he's on
ground
the ground.
stunned is what's
Yeah.
happening.
Okay.
Okay.
Ow.
Melee combat.
Yes.
I swing first because I am a vampire.
Yes, that's entirely reasonable.
3 swings.
I can parry.
You
got
can
2
parry.
And weapon skill 5, I don't think you got 1. I think you only got 1 hit there. Or sorry, the 2.
I'm weapon
four?
skill 6.
Okay, yeah.
So
the 4
2
is hit, not the
hits.
3. Yeah. I will try and parry. I need a.
No,
I
sorry.
have to parry.
I'm weapon skill 6. I hit all 3.
Okay, well in that case, I parry 1 with my 4.
Gotcha. Cool.
So that is 2 hits. That is strength.
No, it has to be greater than, right?
Nope. The staff, it's equal. It's a
Oh,
special
the
staff because
Okay,
he's a
cool, cool.
dickhead.
Toughness 3, right?
He is a toughness 4.
Oh, okay. So 4 is to wound.
Yeah, he's a Wyrdstone addict. He's been slowly killing himself.
1 wound.
1 wound. That is a roll.
Okay. Come on, Victor. Dispatch him. Ah, stunned.
Yep. Because where's my stun? Thank you.
I would remove that.
Where'd that stun token go? There it is. I'm just gonna clone that. Oh, save, of course. Perfect timing for that. There. Now you can throw a meteor at us.
Oh boy. Alright. Well, is it... I think it's more suspenseful to do the scatter die first. And then
Okay.
we
I can
see
do that.
how many inches.
Oh,
that's
dear God,
that's
it's
very
actually
cocked.
going. That's right at the. Okay.
It's
I can
very
live with that.
cocked.
Nope. Yep, that's fair.
Oh no!
Okay. That could theoretically hit.
That could
Bone
blow
Biter.
my
I don't
ghouls
think
up and
so.
then I lose my treasure.
I don't think so, to be honest.
That
Yeah.
is 8 inches.
8.
It's 8 inches again. It was 8 inches before.
I'm going to move this here so we know the exact direction it's going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're fine. It'll be like
Okay.
right there.
Yep.
Yep, that's just a rock right there. No one's anywhere near it. You happy with that placement?
Yeah, that looks about right to me.
Maybe an inch further, actually, but that doesn't really matter. I think it's going to be picked up by one of those 2 pretty quick here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty much
perfect.
exactly 8 inches right there. Okay.
Okay.
So, What are the dwarves up to this turn? You get to flip
Final.
this, so he's knocked down. Can't cast.
Random
but-
happenings.
Whoa! Another one on the last turn?
Uh-oh. Oh, no. I
65.
think I know what that is. Yeah, it's a peddler. That's fine.
No matter which turn it is rolled on, this encounter happens at the end of the game. When the winning warband sees a peddler wandering through the ruins, the traveling merchant keeps his entire stock on his back and offers to sell part of it to the warband. He has the following items at half their normal price. Okay, it's just some stuff. Some of the stuff I can't use.
Yep.
Healing herbs would be nice, though. I need to pick up some healing herbs.
Yep. And then the
Okay.
Mordheim maps for half price too is not bad.
Ooh, very cool.
But that happens at the end of the game, so
Okay, hang on. I'm just gonna
that doesn't
paint
matter.
like
You're right. We flip him. We flip him.
peddler. Okay. Now. Oh, we have to roll for the weird distortion.
That was my.
Okay,
I
1
just rolled
inch.
my 1.
1 inch
Yep.
of extra distance between models, basically.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so charges to declare. The two in front are going to try and charge your. No, it's not even bothered. There's no way I'm.
I don't think you
getting
can
through that window.
see.
I'm within 4 to do the initiative check, though.
Good luck.
Yep, I'm gonna try and do it. Try and charge him with both these two. And that's the only charges I'm declaring.
Okay. You want to do noble first?
Yeah, noble first.
Nope. Durin?
Nope. He makes it.
He does make it. Okay. And then
As long
he
as
needs to
you're
make
there,
a fear test.
Oh yeah. DC.
I mean,
need
it's a
to roll
10,
11,
so it's
yeah.
not like it's going to be very
yeah,
likely
it's
to
fine.
fail. Okay,
He
you're
does.
good.
We're dwarves. We don't care about fear. All right, so that is 3.5 to there. Yeah, he's in
Okay.
because that would be 5 and plus the 1 for the extra. So he's actually in there with you. That's a failed charge. He just moves half. And then I move on to regular movement, right?
I believe so.
Okay, you move to here. You are gonna run right past him to there. So that you can't charge the guy with the token on him. Then we go down to here.
Yep.
Honestly, yeah, you just are gonna go right there to protect him. You are going to go
Oh.
right there to soak a charge.
I've lost the chat. I actually need to pee. I'll be right back. While
Yep.
you're setting up here.
That's it right there. That's gonna be good as I get, unfortunately. This is gonna be an interesting turn. Oh shit, no, he can move still. Not that it matters, because it's the end of the game after this anyway. It's just-
Turn.
Oh, that's yeah, full movement has been done.
Sweet.
Shooting phase. Alrighty then. Let's start with.
You gonna go after the
my
ogre?
clansman that has a force shot.
Are you gonna go after the ogre? Club is coming.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. He's gonna get to beat on this dwarf, but that's the end of the game or the match anyway. So
It's fine.
I can't kill it. So I might as well leave it. I'm gonna take this shot though. That's a clear shot, no cover, hitting on a 1, so 2.
Mm-hmm.
Anything but a 1. I'm sending these guys all back to school. Yeah, let's try and shoot Bonebiter with a gun. I believe I'm under half range, but I'm not sure. No, I'm not.
It's also +1 inch, remember that.
Yeah. Wait, what is the range of a handgun again?
Normally 24, I believe?
Oh, okay, and 30 for me, so yeah, that makes sense. So long range, and that's it. Hitting on a 4. That's a hit. That's not a wound.
Oh no.
One of the guys underneath is shooting at him. I'm doing him separate because I'm hoping to kill him. That's a hit. Nope.
No wound.
The other guy. Nope. I don't think this guy has any shot whatsoever at the moment.
Can't see, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no shots. Okay, that's fine. Spellcasting though still happens because it's a weird game, and you can cast even though you just got unknocked. I just don't know what I'm going to cast.
He's still on the ground. He can't cast spells.
I thought you can cast on the ground. You just can't attack on the ground.
You can't cast will knock down. I learned that against Chaos actually in this campaign.
Oh, interesting.
I think it's in the knocked down rules in the book. It's like
Okay,
models
yeah.
cannot cast spells or shoot and stuff like that.
Fair enough. I thought it said they couldn't shoot, but they could cast. So yeah, whatever. Either way, that is the end of shooting. On to melee. There's only one melee, and I charge, so I go first. Skill 4 into weapon skill 6, so I'm hitting on 4s. And then strength 3 into toughness 6. So hitting on 4s, wounding on 6s.
Alrighty.
At least I'll never run away.
Yeah,
That is a wound. That's a crit. Let's see what kind of crit.
Give me a sec.
Oh yeah, you can't crit on.
I'm gonna
that.
try and parry it. Doesn't parry.
Okay.
Lucky.
I can't crit you with the
charm
toughness.
Doesn't work. It's
Nope.
fine.
It's just a regular wound.
Okay. Gromril armor then. You have strength
Minus
3
2.
with an axe.
Oh, -1. He's not. This isn't the strength 4 guy. You're right. It's just an
Yeah,
axe, so
he's
-1.
sorry. It's 3 up normally with the shield? No, 2 up normally with the shield, so
can't-
3 up save.
He doesn't have it. He does not have a shield.
Oh, that's
He's carrying a pot.
right. Right, so 5 up.
Correct.
Nope, I take a wound. You took a wound off the vampire.
I did that indeed. Yeah, that's the end of. That's the
All
melee.
right.
It's on to you getting to beat on a dwarf.
Yes, 3 swings back.
Hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s.
Okay, I hit once.
Lucky
Oh,
dwarf.
boy.
And
No wound?
this is the least amount of action I have seen in a 6-turn game ever.
Yep. It's
Your turn is the last turn.
It's pretty boring overall. Lots
This
of
was
loot.
one of the more, plenty of
Oh,
stuff. But
4 inches between models. I might not even be able to charge your dwarf with my ogre.
okay, so yeah, charges.
Yeah. I'm gonna charge the dwarf with the ogre. Might as well. We'll see what.
Obviously, yeah.
We'll see if we can make it. I mean, 12 inches is a far distance, but adding 4.
I was kind of hoping Worm Brain would charge these guys.
Hang on. I mean, he's never going to kill them, but they will absolutely murder him back. So no, Wormbrain. Wormbrain was mostly just there to stop you from trying to go and get my ghouls here.
Yeah, fair.
Speaking of my ghouls, Bonebiter runs over here towards his leader, the leader of the ghouls, and then Aorta Allen goes and gets some Wyrdstone.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Charges first, obviously. Whoops.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see you're in, so that's
3
to there.
Hang on. Yeah.
What's his score? He's got 12, so 3 plus. Yeah, that's 6. Yeah, he's under the 12.
All right,
yeah.
cool.
It's 11, but yeah, he's in melee. Just squaring it because I'm OCD.
I eat your tiny dwarf for dinner.
Probably, but that's his purpose in life.
I'm pretty sure I can't charge Nicodemus, but if I fail the charge, I just move forward anyways, so it's not a big deal. So Lady Aaliyah, I mean, let's just measure the distance. It's 4 inches, plus another 4 inches. She's in.
She's in.
Yeah.
If she can fit there. Yeah,
Well,
technically she went this way then, which is 4.1. I don't think she actually makes it if she has
oh
to go around.
no.
Yeah. Nicodemus might survive, thank
Okay.
God. He's still an expensive, useless pile of garbage, but
Well,
he might live.
that being the case, then, is there even any other movement that I need to do?
No, because all the rest of it you can move still, but like,
Yeah, it's not going to
it'll turn
affect
after
anything in
this.
the game, so it doesn't
Matter.
matter. Okay, so
We
then
just
we're
have to
on
melee
to
stuff, then
spell
we're
casting. I'm going to try and knock down your dwarf.
Yep, that makes perfect sense. One doom on the dwarf.
It goes off.
That's a cast. Yep.
Strength save,
Good point. I forgot about that. Strength
3.
3.
right?
Come on.
Spell
dwarf.
of Doom
Nope.
is really
Now
bad.
I roll. Seriously.
Okay. What do we got? Out of action!
Oh no, a dwarf died. Yeah, well.
Yes, he was doomed!
And he's the third of his line.
1 kill for Lady Aaliyah. I think that's the first kill. No, I think you killed one of my guys with something. I can't remember what the.
I did, yeah.
I think you shot some
the
Tibbles.
handgun. Yeah, I knocked him. Yeah, exactly. We shot.
So that's now
That-
50% of the kills have been done by players now. Let's see if we can get it over half.
Yeah.
Uh,
This is just
Victor-
a really weird match.
It's a very weird match. Victor 3 swings with his sword.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And- Yep.
No, I just get 1 wound because they're auto hits, right?
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. He's only got 1 wound left.
Oh, right.
And he's already knocked down. He's out.
Yeah. So he's out of action. So Victor gets a kill.
Yep.
Kill. +1. Let's see
And
if
then
the
we find out what
ogre.
happens. Which,
Tiny dwarf. He's using his 2 club attacks and then the sword.
which
Oh,
means,
dwarves.
for the record, you have won the match at this point.
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay. That is what, 1 hit? Because the 4s are the oh no, 5. You hit on a 5 or a 4. So yeah,
Yep,
that's 2 hits.
2 hits. You're immune to clubs, so it actually doesn't matter.
Correct.
Wounding on a 5. Okay, yeah, that's 1
4.
wound. So you
wound.
get
Yep. No
armor save.
Yep.
So it's just an out of action test.
Correct.
Nope, just knockdown. No problem.
But then he rolls an initiative test.
Oh yeah.
And he's a dwarf, so he falls off.
I think that counts as environmental effect. That won't
Nope.
count
If
as a
you,
kill.
this has actually already been answered. If
Yeah.
you fall because of someone else knocking you off, that counts as your kill.
Oh, very
If
cool.
this- So right now he is there. So that is a full 4. So what do we got? D3 strength what? 4 hits? 2 strength 4 hits. Thankfully, he's a dwarf, so only one. One out of action roll. He's just
He's
on
just
the ground.
stunned. He's okay.
And it won't matter because that's the end of the game right there.
Yep. The game ends. All right. Well, good game, man. That was interesting.
Awkward.
Definitely a grab the objective and run kind of game, not a
Yeah. The weakness of dwarves. We don't do well when we're trying to run at anything.
especially when everyone's hiding, you know?
Yeah. And I can't make a shot to save my life. Fuck.
That's true. Your dice were fucking terrible with the guns. Jesus.
Yeah,
Okay,
I've had worse dice, but not.
let's roll my injuries here.
Yeah, you definitely won.
Yes. An undead victory. Derek Daystalker. Oh, I need another die. So it'll be 6 and
That's actually really bad for you.
3.
3? Oh, hardened. Immune to fear.
Oh, look at that. Okay. Hardened.
12. Nicodemus lives.
Okay.
And the dwarf
then for
dies.
Sir Tybalt.
Darn
You didn't.
died.
You didn't route, so you can re-roll it.
Oh, good point. I can.
Which is good for me because I also didn't voluntarily route, which
Nope, he
means
died.
I can re-roll that death for Sir Tybalt, which is really bad. I don't want him to die. He's a very good warrior.
Yeah, that spell definitely killed me. He got blowed up with a spell. That is a thing. All right, so I'll move you over here.
31.
Grab this.
Blinded in one eye. Well,
Okay, so you are a survive, not.
so he's at ballistic skill 1. Not that it matters. Okay. Lost an eye to dwarf crossbow. And what about Tarsal? Tarsal the beast killer. Tarsal's hanging in there. He's good.
He's fine.
Alright, he is all good. So overall not too bad. Okay, now
Angrew got those. Angrew's leveling. Good stuff.
these guys, I need my ogre. Ogre
Shooting.
will get an advancement, which is pretty sweet.
Nice. I do enjoy an advancing hired sword. So the younger had just the one. Other guy got 2.
Let's see what kind of treasure we got. Where's the treasure table? The
just gold.
treasure.
They're worth gold or extra rare rolls.
Oh wait, what? It's not a treasure chest?
I will bring it up right now.
Let's see.
Each secured token may be sold for 65 or d6 times 5 gold, or traded for additional rare roll at the end.
Money, I guess.
Wait 1 second. But what are the rare ones worth? Because those ones were, or is that?
I think it
rare
just
cash
gives
is just an extra
XP.
Just
Yeah.
1 extra.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, how many did I secure?
You secured 3.
Holy.
One rare, and 2 regulars, and you've got 3 Wyrdstone. And I've just got them like this, so you know where to put the XP.
Ah. Okay. Very cool. Thank you. Okay, so that actually does split the XP
So honestly,
between the
each one of them got 1.
2 different
Every
groups.
single
Yeah.
got 1.
That's the 2 different
That's
groups of
Yeah.
ghouls. So let me get a notepad out here. Let me count up all my XP. So, leader 1. 1 kill. 1 rare cash. Anything else? For loot token.
Yes.
So get an additional one for the loot token, and for Wyrdstone shard. Okay.
Yep.
One secured cache. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and survived. So +5 EXP Victor.
And one. Don't forget the extra for your leader for winning.
Yep, leader 1 kill, 1 rare cache, 1 secured cache survived. So 5 XP for Victor.
Nice. Very nice.
And then this right here. Each ghoul
I'm gonna roll my d6
Yes.
for the treasure.
+2 EXP.
Nice. I got the full 30 GC for mine. So that's been sold. 2 Wyrdstone.
Ooh, that's an advancement for the heart eaters.
All that now.
Not for the marrow suckers though.
God, I already used, so I'm just going to put him back in anyway. I'm rolling 2d6 for XP right now.
He just rolled 2d6 XP.
Nice. Okay. Yeah,
Oh.
that was the 2d6 for XP.
Wait a second. You said I'm underdog as well, right?
Very much so.
How much? How much
You get-
underdog?
Bonus 2. 2 bonus, XP for
Bonus
everyone.
2 for literally every person,
Including henchmen, yes.
including henchman groups. Oh my god.
This is
Okay.
why I was absolutely terrified that Plague would get to play against me again, because he got bonus 3 last week and he would get another bonus 2 this week.
Wow.
Like, you guys all as a group need to make sure he doesn't play me ever again. A, because I'm controlling the pits and keeping it from him, and B, because if he plays me, he's going to level up faster, and he's already terrifying. I'm now making you terrifying. Nicodemus has just literally been the worst decision ever. He is now, in this entirety of hiring him, cast successfully 3 spells.
That's hilarious. You might as well not even pay him. Just fire him.
Nah, he's worth it because he's my quickest person. He can get to places.
Okay.
If he had rolled better, he could have potentially, or if your random happenings happened differently.
Let
could have
me
poten-
roll for my
Anyway,
I guess I should roll for my loot caches. D6
Yeah.
times 5. So 3d6 times 5.
correct. That's a chunk of gold.
Holy!
shit!
Well, 12. What's 17? What's 17 times
85.
5? Let me get the calculator out here.
85. 85.
85?
Yep.
Not that I don't believe you. I'm super dumb, so.
That's fair. It's your gold. You want to know.
Let me see. I'm just gonna read 85 GC bonus from chests,
Yep.
and then I also get what? 2 bonus Wyrdstone?
3.
3 bonus Wyrdstone. Good lord.
Wait, where'd the last one drop?
Huh?
Oh no, there's only ever 5 because there's 5 turns. The
Yeah.
first turn didn't have one. That
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Club got 1 Wyrdstone and 1. Oh, he also gets XP for underdog, right?
Yes, he does.
Oh my goodness.
I've created a monster. You can fight the possessed. Fuck them. I certainly can't. I can't fight either of you apparently. Ugh. I needed to do to you what I did to him, but I couldn't have done that this round because there was no route test. That's how I beat him.
Yep.
I just killed all his henchmen and forced him to route.
Well, I mean, it's very hard to force me to route.
Yeah, because of your leader being
Yeah.
still.
Well, I have an unholy symbol, and I have a reroll on my first failed route test.
Yeah, you've got 2 rear rolls and leadership 9, I think.
I think it's just 8,
Okay,
but
just 8. You know,
just 8.
means you're gonna pass it more often than not in the first place, let alone 2 rear rolls.
So plus 9 experience for the vampire. Each ghoul gets plus
Fuck
4.
me.
Club gets 4. So
Yeah.
XP.
2 and 2.
4. And they advance as heroes, right? So that's 2 advancements.
Yes, they advance on hero chart. No, they use the henchman XP chart, but roll on heroes.
Oh, okay, I see. Gotcha.
If you look at my sheet, that'll show you, like, my Tillian Marksman, for example, is the obvious one. Yeah, they can only advance 4 times.
Yeah,
So,
2
like,
from
2, 5,
Underdog, 1 from
5.
Surviving, 1 from the Wyrdstone.
But he does get 1 advancement for sure.
Oh, he also secured cash, right?
Yeah, he should have 4 XP total, though. 1 for the Wyrdstone, 1 for the token, and 2 for Underdog. Henchmen don't get XP for the kill. So he got... Oh, and 5, the surviving,
yeah.
Duh. He survived.
Yeah, so he gets 5.
My bad. He does,
he gets
so that means he does
times
advance
2.
twice.
2 advances on my ogre.
Jesus Christ.
That's a tasty ogre right there.
Yeah. I've got 4 advancements to do, but I'm waiting for you.
Sorry, man. There's a lot to calculate here.
Yeah, no. I've just got ahead of you, so-
I have to go look at MOU warbands. Because I forgot how much experience Larry Lunglicker had. 1 sec. Oh my god, everyone posted all of their... No, that's the wrong one. This one, T-Con warbands. Here we go.
According to this, he had 10.
He had 10.
According to the sheet you posted before he updated.
So that means...
How
Survived.
much did he get?
He just got
Yes.
survived, so then he's at 13. Yeah, so just 1 advance for him. Derek Daystalker...
Yeah, 13, 1 advance. Perfect.
also gets what, 3?
Jesus.
He just survived.
Yeah.
So he goes to 7. So he gets an advance. 1 advance. So Bertrand also 3 experience. Goes from 8 to 11. It's an advancement.
Rated a fucking monster.
Sir Tybalt gets 3 as well. So he
I will
goes
not
to
make this mistake
15.
next time.
An advancement for him. And then Lady Aaliyah got a kill in addition. So it's 21.
Yes.
She was at 21 in advances. And then my vampire gets 9 experience. Good lord.
And he was at 41.
Yeah, so he
he's
goes to
now
50.
at 50.
So he gets an advance.
You're an experienced person.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He is... So, let's start with Viktor. We'll just go down the...
He advances twice, by the way. Victor advances twice.
He advances twice?
Yeah, he advances once at 41 and then against at 46.
No, he was at 41 and got the advancement from
Oh, okay. Sorry, he got 46 then. Yeah,
Yeah.
My bad.
So
He rolled a 6 though?
Yeah, he got a 6.
So, strength or attack.
Ooh.
Roll again.
Come
That's
on,
actually
strength.
exactly what you wanted, I'm sure. Yeah, exactly. That's a strength.
Oh, good lord. Alright. Strength 5 vampire is pretty scary.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Aaliyah. Skill. Probably a
Yep.
spell. Yeah, definitely a spell. Let's roll it right now.
Okay.
Sorry, it would be 1d6. It'll be the first d6. 3.
It's death vision. Necromancer causes fear.
Okay. That's fine, I guess. Okay. New spell.
It prevents people from charging her, so I mean, in some cases. So
I mean,
Yeah.
she's a scary melee model, even. She's got 2 wounds, and
yeah, fair
makes
enough.
attacks.
At least it's only difficulty 5 for you. Actually, it's 6 minus 1, but yeah.
All right, and then Yeah, just the one for her. Sir Tybalt gets an advancement. Sir Tybalt gets another skill.
Hmm.
Good lord. I guess Mighty Blow?
I do love Mighty Blow on a few.
Well, it'll make him strength 5, which is pretty crazy.
Yup.
He is certainly Sir Tybalt the Tall. He is a big boy. Next on the list... Hang on. Mighty Blow. Bertrand gets to 11 and gets 1 advance exactly. That is a skill?
Skill. Yep. Up to 5.
Good lord. Okay, hang on. I'm just going to write it on the sheet. He might also get Mighty Blow. And then we have Sir Derek. What does he get here? Also a skill? Okay. He's going to get Resilient, so he's now toughness 5 in melee. Oh boy. That's
did
pretty
you know that
terrifying.
Technically, it's over 50% chance to roll new skill. Even
Yeah,
with the other
it's-
numbers being more common, it's because there are so many damn possibilities.
Yeah, it's very common. It's actually great. I kind of love it.
It's 45, a 55% chance to roll new skill.
Larry Lunglicker the Ghoul.
Give or take.
Oh, I have to make sure that he's over here because
Sorry, he's a ghoul, so that's a henchman, or he's the upgraded one.
no, he's a hero ghoul.
Okay, that's strength or attack.
Okay,
Which, yeah, never a bad thing.
attack.
That's an attack.
Larry Lunglicker now with 3 attacks.
Nice.
Not bad. Okay, and then we have the 2 henchman groups. We've got the Marrow Suckers. Let's see what
Yep.
they get. Five.
Strength, unless they already have it, obviously.
They do not have strength yet.
Well, that's a great roll for them.
Okay. Increase strength. Heart Eaters. Also 5.
Also strength. Oh, good. All of your melees are at least strength 4 now.
So now they're all
Fantastic.
3 attacks with strength 4. That's pretty scary. Okay, and then finally we have Ogre with 2 advances.
Ah, yes, and he rolls on the big boy charts. That's a skill.
Skill.
And that is a wound or a toughness.
Oh boy. Come on, toughness.
That is wound.
That's a wound? Okay. Let's see. 1 skill. Sorry. 1 skill? Extra wound. So he has 4 wounds now.
Yep.
Pretty tough to take down.
Yeah.
Definitely can tank a lot there. Alrighty.
Yep. My turn.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I'm going to start with my noble. He got a single advancement. They all just got 1 single one. No doubles for me. An 8 is initiative or leadership, right? I've already gotten my leadership maxed out, so I'm going to reroll. Which gives me a skill.
Alrighty.
Excellent. I have no idea what I'm going to pick, so I'm just going to leave that there for now. Moving on to my Troll Slayers. Each one of them got an advancement. The first one rolls a 6. I think that's just weapon skill, right? Nope, 6 is strength or attack. My bad, I knew that. What you gonna get, Angrew? Or strength? Can I be a 5 strength dwarf? No, I can't. So that has to be attack. He's a 3 attack dwarf.
That's
I
an
could have
angry dwarf.
Who's not? Yo, he just became interestinger. Rolling for the truly fun dwarf. Ooh, yeah, that he needs the higher weapon skill. Definitely taking that. That is now his one only real weakness in my mind taken out. I like that. No, in fact, he stole some more fucking armor.
Junie, he's what? Weapons skill 5 now?
And-
Very cool.
Yeah, weapon skill 5 now. Weapon
8.
skill 5, effectively strength 5, 3 attacks. 8 is initiative or leadership, right?
Yep.
10.
That's
4
leadership.
is a leadership increase. Yay! Just what every dwarf always wants.
Yeah,
Leadership
that's
9.
that's not great, unfortunately, but you know what?
Honestly, it's not the worst thing in the world.
It's not the worst thing in the world. That's definitely for sure true. Okay, exploration time. I have 3 heroes in the game, and I won, so 4 dice.
Yep.
And I can reroll 2 of them. Okay, I'll reroll the 6 and the 1. Whoops. 6 and the 1. Try and get another 5.
Okay.
Not another 5. That's a 4 and a 1.
Okay.
Oh,
So you've
double
got double 5, okay. And 15 in total. So you got 3 shards.
3 shards. Double 5.
An
Overturn
overturn
card.
Oh,
So the
wait, didn't you say you had a map?
Huh?
Didn't you say you had a Mordheim map?
no, the peddler sells them though.
Oh, okay.
So let's see what I get from the overturned card.
Yeah. Just
Not
Meh.
anything particularly
a
good.
sword and a dagger. They're jeweled, so you get those. You can sell them for a normal price.
Cool.
12 gold if you want to sell them both.
Not bad. Let me
Okay.
just write this
I
down
have-
in my
Yep,
thing.
fair.
2 gold. Sword. And dagger.
I have all 6 of my heroes up still, plus the pork order, which gives me 7 dice, even though I only get to choose from 6.
Objectives.
And I've got 2 plus or minus 1s.
3, where's
Ooh.
inspiration? 3 from objectives.
I'm gonna reroll the 1. Put it to 3. Drop the other 1. So that's the dice I'm keeping. And I've got 2 plus or minus 1s, which I'm going to put both onto this to make it a 6. I got 4 6s.
Holy. That's exciting.
And I rolled a 30 in total. So I want to
4, okay, there we go.
see my catacombs.
That's pretty fun, actually, for dwarves.
Yeah, it's effectively I get next
3
battle I get a hunch.
Yeah, you can throw like your 3 best melee warriors into someone's flank or something and try and lock them up.
Yep.
While everyone else gets objectives, which is pretty sweet.
And I got 6 Wyrdstone for that because I rolled 30 and get 1 extra Wyrdstone for being a dwarf.
Nice. Did you pick up any Wyrdstone? You picked up 2 more Wyrdstone from the objective, didn't you?
That'd be correct. There's 8 total that I have at the moment.
Oh, nice.
Plus the 30 gold for the one I did.
You got more than me despite me finding more from objectives.
Yep. Dwarves are good for one thing. Being greedy sons of bitches.
3 from Wyrdstone exploration, 3 from objectives. So, person placed in hello. The ogre will get fed. We got lots of money. He definitely earned his keep. He knocked a dwarf off of a bridge, and unfortunately, the dwarf did not die. But he did get 2 advancements, and he rolled an extra wound and a skill. So, I don't know what skill he's gonna get. Maybe step aside. Maybe resilient. I'm not 100%. But,
I sold all 8.
That's a lot of money coming your way. I have
120.
I have a mountain of money. I do have to spend 30 to keep the ogre though, which is like not the worst thing in the world. I think I'm gonna have to search for some Gromril armor again, because I have the dwarf district. Darn Dari toughness, yeah, they're hard to kill, man. They're really hard to kill.
Yeah, we can fall off cliffs and not die. It's great.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty impressive.
All right, I rehire Durin the Timorous the Fourth.
Poor guy. Okay. hang on.
He's now had 3 of his siblings who look identical to him and act identical to him die already.
Oh yeah. I think this area does something, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, you get an ex. This is a. Oh yeah, this is a fun area. Bringing it up now. The clock tower.
Clock tower does stuff.
Yes, it does.
Maximum
you get
gold.
an extra. You first things first. You get an extra D3 Wyrdstone.
Right. Oh, let me roll that, I guess.
Yeah.
D3.
Uh,
3 more Wyrdstone.
okay, so 3 more Wyrdstone.
Um,
And then if you had rolled anything that requires rolling for gold on the exploration, you'd get maximum gold or equipment at a location.
yeah, very cool. Wait, what did I get? Oh,
So
yeah,
any-
jeweled sword and dagger. That's what I got from exploration.
Yeah, so unfortunately that doesn't affect you this turn, but
That's
it might
fine.
next time.
It's not a big deal. We got 9 Wyrdstone. That's pretty good. 9 total Wyrdstone. Sell 7. I'm gonna pull up the post-game cheat sheet.
Yep.
Post-game cheat sheet. It's faster than looking through all the charts. So I have 12 dudes. Selling 7 gets me 110 GC.
Nice. Okay. I've got 6 rarity rolls.
Total gold. Oh, give me 1 second. I gotta pee. And then I also have to do the peddler.
That's true, you do. But because of the fact you have the clock tower, you max out Peddler, so you don't even roll. You get it's just maximum. He has 3 of everything. Buy what you want, but he's got 3 of everything, which is kind of fun. So you get that. I'm going to start buying because I want to do some things. What I meant to do. Put that there. This is all.
Is there a flamethrower? Every game needs one, even Stardew. There is a flamethrower actually. I think it's Skaven have one on a big monster they can get.
Warp Fire Thrower, yeah. Not in one of the easy to use warbands, so it's not legal in this tournament, but yeah, it does exist.
Yes, sir. Okay, think I only got one advance on everything. Yeah, that looks about right to me. Except for the ogre. Okay, cool. I need to search for things.
Yep, that's all I got left to do.
So I have 3 dudes that can search. Because 2 of my heroes went down. I'm gonna look for Gromril. Gromril armor. First with Larry. Gets a +2? Does that... I think
11.
that's 1 under.
Yes, it is.
That I need, right? Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And then I'll search with the other 2.
Yep.
Nope. Nope. Okay. We find no Gromril armor. Very sad. What does this peddler guy do?
You get 3 of everything because of the clock tower. It automatically rolls the 3
Oh.
on the D3. That's how I'm reading that with the 2.
I guess
Other
I
people wanna
might as
fight it, they
well...
can, but I'm reading it that. Yeah, use that to buy some cheap weapons and armor.
Well, I'm basically maxed out on fucking everything that I can use.
Do you have any room for more people in your warband, or have you maxed out there too?
I could buy some... I could buy a ghoul, but they all have, like, maxed XP. Let me roll for XP.
Start a new group?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't buy any of the good ghouls. No good ghouls allowed here.
I'm rolling for a halfling cookbook.
Hmm.
Not with that roll. 7, right? Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
I could buy
Try
poisons.
That is a halfling cookbook. Okay. It costs plus 3d6.
I guess I could buy like a Mordheim map. I'm definitely buying
38.
3 healing herbs. Where's healing herbs in the thing? Hang on. Trading
right,
post.
20 plus 2d6.
Oh.
It's one of the base items, so it's over here.
Oh, you found it?
Right here.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
20 plus 2d6, rare 8 normally.
It's half price though.
Yep, so
let me
it's
roll 4.
10 plus.
Sorry,
2d6 divided by
6d6.
Hmm?
It'd be 6d6, right? Because I'm buying 3 of them.
Yes. You're buying 3, so it's 30 total plus 66. Divide by 2, so that is 39 for 3 of them.
39 for 3? Nice.
That is what you're paying. That's insanity.
Okay. Tower. Buy. Healing herbs. Times 3. Hang on. I have to write something else down.
Mm-hmm.
Get peddler. Random happening. What was it again? 39?
Yep.
39. Half price. Is the Mordheim map worth it? I might as well. I have tons of money. I can only have 1 hired sword at a time, is that correct?
Only 1 hired sword of a kind at a time.
Maybe I'll buy a necromancer. Or a, what are they called? Sorcerer or whatever? Warlock?
Warlock. You get to name my my new Thunderer.
I don't know, Binwin Bronzebottom, Gimli Son of Glowin, Uther.
Too late. It's Bin. I didn't quite hear you, so it's Bin Bronzebottom.
Bin Bronzebottom. I love it. Okay.
All right.
Can I use nets? Are nets allowed?
I don't know.
I don't know if you have to have them in your base kit to be able to use nets. Because I have so much crap. Like, I have a ridiculous amount of money. It might be just time to dump a bunch of money on hired swords, honestly.
That's kind of why I've got Nicodemus, to be frank with you. Like, I didn't know what else to do. I've got stored Wyrdstone because I've sold 8 for the last 3 turns in a row.
Jesus. Okay.
It's getting silly.
Oh boy. Okay, so
There's a reason why I've got a massive army.
Yeah, it would seem so.
Let's figure out what to do with these guys. I need to figure out what do I buy armor? That's what 65 plus 30. Oh, actually, I'm getting low. What am I at? Let me do the math. And more importantly, I need to let Excel do the math for me.
44 plus 110 plus.
Okay, I got 50 gold left. No, I'm keeping the 50 gold. I'm not spending any more. Okay.
Okay. 39 minus 39. That's pretty perfect. Yeah, like literally everyone has. Oh, I forgot to mark it on their sheets, but everyone has a helmet now that can take one.
I
like,
lied to you. Instead of taking the Thunderer, I'm actually just going to take a Halfling Scout.
Okay, cool. Halfling Scout's good.
Yeah.
How much is a Warlock? Hired swords.
Yeah.
Warlock. I know I can take a Warlock for sure. I don't know if I can hire the Chilean Marksman. That guy's pretty insane. I might want one. Guessing he's at the bottom.
Do I actually want a Halfling Scout? It only costs 5 upkeep, and then I can have 2 more units.
Halfling Scouts are pretty good in my opinion.
Yes, base 4-bit ballistic skill, 4 movement, which is something I need. Yeah, I'm getting a Halfling Scout. So it's only 15 gold, though. Yeah, they're relatively inexpensive. 15 for the Scout, which leaves me actually with enough to hire 2 more melee units. That's what I do here.
I play a
So
pen and
Clansman.
paper. The Necro bought their zombie a barrel of oil to charge into combat with. The fireball was glorious. Wait, are you talking about Mordheim? Or Warhammer RPG, like the TTRPG. Keep Ogre. Ogre's 30. So it's another 60. Sitting on 140 gold.
I'm sitting on 1 now. But I need to find 3 new models.
Bounty Hunter? Beast Hunter? Nope. Problem is that, like, most things won't work for me.
Yeah, it gets hard to hire things when you are a dickhead freaking eating your people.
I guess I could hire the Assassin.
That might not be a bad idea. Get yourself some ranged. Technically, I think you can hire Chilean Marksman.
Specifically says, except Skaven Orcs Undead.
Oh, okay.
He will not work for me. The 3.5? Yeah, that's... Dude, 3.5 is a wild system. You can do a lot of weird shit in that. That and like Pathfinder 1E, they have some very interesting things that you can do. I mean, the Imperial Assassin just has a crossbow. I can buy poisons. I can buy any poison at half price.
Honestly, that might not be a bad idea. Get a
Black-
Crimson Shade.
Black Lotus. I mean,
Lotus.
I
Wound
thought
on 6 of the hit, so you ignore toughness. Not a bad idea.
what does Black Lotus do? Do you know?
I did it. If you roll 6 to hit, you auto wound.
What about Crimson Shade?
That's the one that stuck. Can't remember what it does. I just know Black Lotus is really the only option. Is the problem with poisons. Or at least that's what my brain tells me. Here, I'm looking them up right now.
Hang on. What's it called? Trading post. Mordheim. There it is.
I got them right here. There. Dark, so there's Black Lotus, which is this 6's wound, and then there's Dark Venom, which is +1 strength on the attack.
Dark Venom
But
sounds pretty
does not
nice.
affect armor, but doesn't do any AP.
Well, I just need to kill possessed. So.
Fair.
Sorry,
Fair.
what was it? Black Lotus's +1 strength, or what? Which one was? Sorry.
Black Lotus is the auto wound. Dark Venom is the +1 strength.
Dark Venom is +1 strength. 30 plus 2d6 GC. I'll buy 2 doses of
One
that,
of
I guess.
Okay. So 15 plus.
3.
So
I might as well buy all 3. It's actually kind of cheap.
Wait, so you're buying
30 plus 6 is 36, and then another 15 plus 5. That would be that'd be 18.
56. I got 56 out of that in my brain.
Be 45 plus
11.
11,
56
56.
for 3 doses. Not bad.
Well, no, because the d6s are halved as well.
Oh, good point. So half of that. So half of the 11 is only 5. So it is
This would be
51.
55.
I got 51 because we were at 56. Then we have to for -5. So 56 minus 5 is 51.
No, it's 15 for each dose plus the dice.
Yeah,
And the dice are
40.
halved.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the raw price was 45 plus that half
Yep.
dice. Yep. Okay. Yep. I'm caught up.
55 GC for 3 doses of Black Lotus. +1 strength. That's pretty good. No AP. Okay. Minus 55. Okay, 85 gold remaining. That's enough to upkeep both of my guys, and then we should be able to sell at least enough to search for another Gromril suit of armor for next game. So I'm pretty
Nice.
happy with that. So we got 85 gold remaining. I've got the jeweled sword and dagger as well. It's pretty interesting. Okay.
You sold it though, so.
I did not yet.
Oh, you didn't take the 12 gold. Fair enough.
Warlock.
I thought you did.
I need to roll for my warlock spell.
You did already. You got the fear one. Remember?
That was my caster. I bought a warlock as well.
Oh, warlock. Sorry, I'm totally here
Yeah,
for that.
common magic or whatever it's called. I don't know what spell that is. Rays of Sigmar. Lesser magic. He got the sword. Shit. That's not what I wanted. Oh well, that's fine. Sword of Raz. Sword of Riz. Cool. That's gonna be it for this one, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps out the channel a lot. Let me hear from you in the comments if you enjoyed. Otherwise, have a good night. I will talk to you